Hello everyone and welcome to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. In this video we're going to be starting with absolutely nothing and building the most peaceful town we possibly can. We have all raiders turned off, so it's going to be 100% relaxation. If you guys are enjoying these ultimate builds, let's get this video to 500 likes to keep them coming. I also just wanted to remind you guys we are so close to 70,000 subscribers. I definitely appreciate your support in getting there. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. We are in the beautiful Lake Lim today, kind of on top of a hill, and this is a beautiful little location to begin our build today. We are by ourselves, completely in the wilderness alone, and we are just going to be peacefully building a new settlement in the random wild. We have some bandits that have also settled around here, so we'll have to maybe see what they're up to. And hopefully they'll kind of leave us alone today. But we'll just be doing some peaceful building. I'm actually really excited about this because I don't really just build. I usually use the mechanics of the fighting and kind of dig into that, but I've never just really built, which is what I'm going to be doing here for today, so I'm excited for that. Let's go with let's kind of take a look at what we got here first. We do have some iron, some clay, and honestly this will be really nice for just a peaceful build. We have rich fish and rich berries, so that will really help keep our food production high. And we also have some stone available to us today. I absolutely love this rock face, so I think we could just look at how detailed those rocks in the cliff is. Absolutely love that. I could maybe do something cool next to that, perhaps like a church in this area is what I'm kind of thinking. So I think my main town could probably just be in this middle section. So let's maybe go with a logging camp to start. I like these two little forests next to each other, so I think I'll keep them just for the aesthetics of the build, and then we'll kind of chop into over here. So I think that will be a perfect little start. Let's just get our logging camp maybe just right here. Might be just fine. We're also going to need a forager hut for our berries to start collecting those juicy berries. Went to the farmer's market with my wife and little daughter today, and had some good times picking out some berries. Lots of good stuff there. Let's maybe go with a forager hut right there, maybe. I think that might be a nice little spot for that. Let's bring this out and kind of just leave that path there for now. I think that'll be good. We can get our logging camp up and running. We're also going to need to get a granary and a storehouse because we do have lots of food. I think let's maybe go with this. Let's get a fisherman's hut first, and then we can kind of continue on. I think what might be kind of cool, I could put it over here, but I feel like right in here looks kind of cool. In fact, I can maybe even do something like kind of tucked in like that. And then as far as my path, I can maybe bring it out through here. That looks like a nice opening. Or maybe through here. I think it would make sense to come out through here. But for today, I think let's just go with this, and this would be kind of cool. So let's just bring it straight on through and then poke out into here. And then we can kind of start to see our town take form. We got a few things coming up here, and we are building for the long game, not necessarily just the quick one. What I might do, where's our King's Road? It's right here. So for trade, I mean, we are going to have a little trade point way over here, and the next one's way over here. So we will need to connect this to our main town. So I think what I might do is let's just have a main road coming in through here, nice and wide, and maybe kind of just up the hill. How steep is this? We could probably do something like this just to make it a little bit easier to get up it with those heavy carts. Because I mean, pushing that up the hill is great for the calf muscles, but not so great for morale. So let's maybe even just bring this right to there. Might be fine. I think I like that. And then what I'm going to do with this is kind of just do something like that and have another little main road coming into there. I think that'll be perfect. What do we have built so far? We have our logging camp up and running. I may actually just get 2 families on there really quick. And as far as trees I'm going to chop down, let's just start with this big clump right here. And you don't have to worry about them chopping your berries because we have this selected. Protect resource area. It stops families from working in areas which are vulnerable to deforestation. So that would be your berries, mushrooms that are kind of new to the game, and as well as wild animals. They'll kind of just leave them alone and chop around it. It's kind of funny. When the AI is chopping trees, they'll kind of see just a tiny clump around this that they haven't chopped down. That's basically that coming into play. So that's definitely cool. We have this little path, and I might even take this into our main town. And if I'm going to build... Yeah, my main town's kind of around here. Let's just take this through here, and we can kind of just leave it there for now. And you know what? We might as well take this all the way up to kind of around there. I'll probably build my church somewhat around that area. And then we'll just build this throughout here. And I might even just take that right down to our main path. Kind of like that. And then what that leaves us with is a nice little area to perhaps have our granary and storehouse. So I could probably have it... I want to leave a little bit of room in here rather than just putting it right on here. Let's tuck it back in there a little bit. And then our storehouse could maybe go somewhere similar, maybe kind of just like right on the edge here. I feel like this would be a nice little location for this. Let's just put it right there. And then I could even have a little path coming through here and just connecting to there and just do something like that. And then what I can do is have a little marketplace. That's a little bit weird. How's it? Oh, this is it doesn't like this. It doesn't like that at all. I might have to do this manually. Or maybe this will kind of... Yeah, I can only get one in there. That's fine. That can be a little junction. And instead of that, I may just get our... I mean, where can we put that? Let's maybe take this through here. And maybe connect it up to there just so it flows nicer. And then you know what I might do? Let's just have our first little marketplace. These goods are kind of in the way. Let's put it like maybe just right next to here. Keep it nice and simple. Actually, that's probably a little bit big even. Let's just go like right there. About 6 stalls. That's nice. And then we could even future-proof another little area for a nice market. So I think that's going to be good. This is... Whoa. We don't have any... Oh, we might have it off. I think for a relaxing build, usually there's like a little water source coming through your town, and then that's the only place where you can put your well. But I think for today, it's actually going to let us just put this wherever we want. So I think let's do... I could put this kind of central. Let's maybe put it a little bit off to the side, kind of like right... Maybe kind of tucked in those trees there. That might look kind of nice. And then we'll just take that right down there. I think that'll look very, very nice and cool. So yeah, we got 2 families on there. We're working on our forager hut. I think this should be coming up. Let's maybe speed up the game just a tiny bit. And then where we can put our hitching post, that could probably go... Maybe... I could probably put a hitching post in here, maybe. That might be kind of cool. Why not? Let's put one there. This is a free build. We can do whatever we want here today. I love the little people walking out to dig a little spot for the well. That'd be quite the hole they gotta dig for that. I've always wondered how those work. How do you know there's water there? You just keep digging a bunch of holes. I picture just a bunch of holes all over this place, and then like, okay, we finally found one where we have drawn water. I don't know, that's kind of where my brain goes. There's probably science behind it. This is pretty good. And in fact, I might take a little path and just jump across here for something. Now this might even be a good spot for like a tavern. I could probably have something there. And oh, we're already collecting some stuff here, so that's great. Just to build our granary, that's awesome. So we got, probably want some houses next. I think our first houses could probably go here. So with these being done, I'm going to get 2 workers on each of those, or 1 worker each, and then they'll collect the supplies and just kind of get it out of the way. One thing I'm noticing is I have a lot more tools and resources to work off of here. So that's kind of what you get with the relaxing build. It's kind of just fun, keeps it nice and easy for the new builders. And this is honestly what I would highly recommend to anybody who's just getting into Manor Lords. Start with a relaxing build. You don't have to worry about bandits coming and raiding your entire town and ruining all your progress, and kind of completely squashes your game. There's really nothing you can do about it unless you have a saved file. But this is, like, look how gorgeous this looks. Really just slows you down and lets you enjoy the building of the game. That's honestly one of the highlights of Manor Lords. We have this ready to go. Let's maybe start collecting some berries. Now we got a little path coming through here. That's looking nice. And this is almost done as well. So once that's done, looks like this is kind of freed up. Let's maybe get some houses in here. That might be a pretty good first little location for some houses. If we could fit some, I mean, we could get 2 there. You know what? I kind of like that. Let's go with 2. If I went with this, that wouldn't give us very many backyard extensions. This maybe would, though. This is pretty ideal. It gives us 5. Let's maybe do this just for today. I think that'll look our best. And then if we're going to get a couple more houses, I'll probably want to... What do I want to do? I might actually do something like this. So let's just take a path up through here. Maybe even starting about right here. Like Bob Ross says, this is our world. You can make it whatever you'd like. And let's maybe just leave. Well, let's take this all the way out through here. And let's maybe try and be a little more strategic about where we put these. Let's go through here. And then we could probably do this right up to that path there. And then that gives us lots of room to kind of plot out the rest of our town. What I might do is just get like 1 little side road coming out through here. Something like that. And then I can kind of just form a few different areas through here. I could probably even do something like this right up the middle. And they'll give us lots of space for some more houses. I think if I put them this way, that's kind of just too big for their backyard. So I think this might be perfect. And we still have lots of timber. They're working quite hard getting all that timber for us. So that's awesome. And we need 1 family available to build all of those houses. So we'll just leave 1 available. And then we can even get a few more houses in here. I may even do, let's split this up even a little bit more. Let's do something like that, and then I could get 1 little house here. That looks like a tiny little plot. Let's see what that looks like. I could maybe do, you know what, that's not ideal. I would still like to have a backyard extension. I could probably do this though. And let's see what that kind of looks like. That gives us about 2. Actually, if I did this, that would give me more. And I don't mind them kind of facing that way. Let's maybe try that out. Then obviously these tents are in the way. I can't believe how much timber we already have. That's kind of amazing. This is... Ooh, it doesn't like that. The pathfinding is a little bit glitched, as you can see sometimes. I could probably do something like that. That's not super ideal. Let's maybe do that. I don't hate that. That'll give us some little backyard extensions. And then over here, I can get a few more. And then that'll look quite nice. So let's do... I could probably even get away with... Can I get another one there? Sometimes you can kind of play around. I can get 4 there, but I think with this, Let's just do something like that. I feel like that would look pretty good. And then in the middle here, that might be a perfect place to put our tavern. I don't think it'll fit, to be honest.
Come on.
Might be a little bit sad. In fact, that does make me a little bit sad. But we got lots of houses coming up here. That's looking quite nice. We got to get this thing done. So let's maybe set that to a higher priority than what these have. So then we can get that done. It's somewhat seasonally, so you want to kind of get fishing as fast as you can. Let's maybe free up one more worker from our storehouse. And then we can get a couple more things built. Now that this is done, we can start fishing. And then you'll want to limit this. So it says 396 out of 396. If you limit this to maybe 250, they won't go past 250. So they'll kind of collect fish until it hits 250. You see the number going down. And then you can kind of judge how much more fish you want to leave in there. So that's a good way to do that. This is looking pretty good. I do want to get somebody on here eventually. We'll want to get our church built and fuels. Well, let's maybe work on some planks. We do have an upgrade, which is nice. So what do we have? We have fish and berries. And we got a little armament delivery there as well. What we could do is maybe this one. It would double the capacity for our foraged goods and then ensure that we have lots of berries in the future. But the only thing is it doesn't apply to us. We have, well, increased export price on minor trades. That would be nice. But the hunting hound doesn't really apply to us, but I think I might get it anyway. I think that would be a perfect little upgrade for us. Now this has doubled. It's at 292 now, so that's amazing. And if we could get a little bit of, I mean, most of our fertility is right here, which isn't super ideal. Maybe down here a little bit we have some, and rye. I mean, rye we have lots of, so we could probably make that work. And then this is free. So I may even want to get my trading post in here. That's kind of the perfect spot for that. I don't think I can get this in here, unfortunately. So the next best thing is putting our trading post right there. And it's relatively close to our granary and storehouse anyway. I think that'll be pretty ideal. I mean, the best spot would be right here, but since it fits so well, I kind of just have to, you know? You just have to sometimes for the aesthetic of things. So we're collecting berries. We should have quite a bit of food coming in. We got some carp and lots of berries, so that's awesome. I wouldn't mind getting even more people on here, but I guess we'll kind of see how it goes. We're going to need a few more well-able hands to help us out. Let's get a saw pit. I think right here might be a nice little spot for that. Maybe even right on the edge might be perfect. And then if I might even be able to get one of these right in there and then fit that in nicely, I think I like that a little bit better. I still need to get somebody on our storehouse, but we are just waiting till somebody else moves in. And the other thing we'll also need is some wood cutters. Those could go maybe right there. And just like that, we have a nice little town forming. I'm very excited for this. We got our trading post. We can start trading goods, selling some items, and just building our nice cozy little town here. It's all about keeping yourselves alive. It's a lot easier when bandits aren't trying to attack you. It's kind of fun to just watch these guys build. Man, this game is the best at its peak when you're just doing this. The building in it is just so intricate and so detailed, nice, and it just looks so well and rewarding once you've built a nice little town. I mean, whether or not this is nice, that's up to you guys, I suppose. But it's just so nice to look at, like the differences in the houses. It just looks so realistic. I wonder how many variations of houses. Like right here, I see 4 different ones completely. Not one is the same as the other, like different colors of houses. It's kind of crazy. I absolutely love it. Out of these houses, let me know in the comments which one you would pick. I mean, if I'm picking one, I'm probably going with like, I don't know why this yellow one is speaking to me. It just looks so like cozy. I don't know if I'd fit underneath the little pergola there. But I mean, it probably would work. Oh, I love the little archway they got going on there. Oh, that's like where you store firewood. The actual entrance is right here. That's actually so cool. Yeah, I'm probably choosing this one, to be honest. It's got lots of storage opportunities. This one's got a nice outhouse right underneath here. That's actually so cool. Where's the outhouse in this one? I don't know if it has one, to be honest. It might be inside. That's kind of fancy. Or maybe it's this smaller one here. Who knows? Might have to use the neighbor's toilet. So we got lots going on here. We do want to get some firewood just to get some fuels in here. And then we can maybe get our people a little bit happier. And then somebody should hopefully move in. We do have some available living space, so that'll help a lot. We have officially had our first family move to our town. They've been walking by and they decided, ooh, that looks like a nice spot to live. Is there a house for sale? I said, nope, not for sale. Just move on in. That's the beauty of the relaxing point of view of this game. So we got our log camp. I think what I might do, let's get a worker on our storehouse so we can start spreading the goods like our firewood and start selling that. That'll take care of our fuel requirement. And now we need to get our church up and running. We're still building. I think we're done our houses. So our saw pit's kind of next. And we have quite a bit of timber, so that's nice. What do we want to do? Our berries are looking... We're actually doing really good for food. 42 months of food is lovely. Oh, how big are these berries? That's what is it like grapes that you're just like one grape feeds... Like lembas bread, one grape feeds up a grown man for up to a day or something like that. I'm not sure. What the heck? It's like abandoned buildings down here. Oh, some shrines? Look at that. This is so cool. Who in their right mind decided this was a great place to build a little settlement? I mean, it's so cool, but not where I would have chosen. I mean, if they came off the river, I suppose. They kind of just decided that, I mean, it's definitely beautiful. Can't really say it's not. But, I mean, where we are is probably a little bit better of a land to build on. So we even have another worker there. What I might do is get them on our fisherman hut because they're kind of struggling to empty that out. And then our woodcutter's lodge is coming up there as well. Let's maybe set this to a higher priority, just so we can get some planks coming here. And then we can focus on building our church. We have enough timber and enough stone. We need 20 planks. So that is next on our shopping list. And then we can upgrade things like our hitching post and kind of just prepare the rest of our town for stage 2. That's kind of what we're doing. So this is ready to go now. We got 2 workers on there. I mean, how's this doing? That's going to really pay off next year, but it's still growing, so that's great. I guess what I could do is wait until we've built a couple of other things. This is the last thing that they're going to build, is our woodcutter's lodge. So once they build that, I could actually take our last unassigned family and get them on our saw pit just to get some planks coming in. And then we could build our church, which I'm definitely putting... probably like right here. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. And with this latest update, they've actually expanded where your church goes. So that's definitely cool. To make room for a 3rd tier church. They've only had 2 tiers up to this point, but they've expanded because the last tier is going to be quite a bit bigger, and I guess they need to future-proof people's builds for when that update comes. Relatively soon, I would imagine, since they've already added this. I wonder if that's coming pretty soon. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. We already have some planks. I wouldn't mind some more timber, though. So let's maybe get some more timber coming in. And then we have our woodcutter's lodge as well. It's only July, so I mean, we do have some time before we need firewood. So we could probably wait a little bit longer before we need some firewood. We're getting lots of fish. And since we have this set to 250, they're actually almost at their quota for the year, I guess. 282, so they don't have much longer to go. Maybe for next year, if I can get 3 families on there, I can lower that even more. But we will have to see. We got this path coming through. Well, let's maybe keep that. I thought about bringing one through here just to be a little bit quicker. But we don't need to. We have 52 months of food, which is amazing. Let's maybe get some firewood coming in. Since it is August, I think that would be in our best interest. Let's start chopping those trees to get some firewood. And then you know what? Just for the heck of it, let's get a charcoal kiln as well. Looks like we have enough goods now. Let's get our charcoal kiln. Where do I want to put this? I could maybe even tuck it kind of back here, just so it's out of the way. It was probably quite stinky, so let's maybe put that out of the way a little bit. And then we could just take our path up through here and then maybe kind of wrap it all the way up to our firewood. And then that just makes it nice and easy. You can just go right to our firewood and woodcutter lodge. And then what I might do is actually turn off firewood so they don't collect it at the storehouse, and then all of it will actually stay in this storage. And then they don't have to go nearly as far to get it for, because then they have to take it back and turn it to charcoal. So just easier if you do that. We also have our well, that if we wanted to upgrade that, we could. We have, ooh, we're actually getting a little bit low on that, so we could probably upgrade that relatively soon. In fact, that might boost our overall happiness. We're at 70%. So if we boost that a little bit, I think that might be good. And then what the heck, let's get a little garrison here. And we could probably just go take a bandit camp or two just for the heck of it. But we're just being peaceful here. They're not attacking us. We don't need to attack them. Just for the sake of money, we have enough money. We're going to have plenty of money. We have 100. Wow. You definitely start with a lot more in relaxing build. We have lots of planks. I'm actually going to free up our family again. And what we never did was order another ox. So let's get another one coming. And that will really help us build a lot more stuff. We got lots of planks, lots of stone. And now we have enough timber. So let's get our church. That's not a church. Where is our church? Let's build that. So this could even, I could put even like back here, might be kind of cool. But I think it would be so cool. I mean, honestly, right in this nook. Let's just build it as close to back here as we can. Just like that. Oh, that's so cool. That's epic. I love that. So let's take this path and go all the way to our church. And then we can build that. That's so cool. And then honestly, I might get my manor house in this area. I don't have enough resources, but I will need to collect a little bit of stone. So I think I could probably get that going. Let's get our stone gathering camp, and that could go. Honestly, let's just put it like right. Maybe face it towards that, just a little easier. Let's put it right there. And then we could just take a path right off of here and go to that one. Nothing too fancy. We got our trading post, so I could probably, and with this upgrade, it actually gave us increased export price on minor trades, which, I mean, that would increase the price of planks that we could sell them for. Tools, if we ever make more. We got so much food, which is kind of crazy. How are we doing with that? So that's actually shrinking. There's only 14 left. We have 3 available families here. This is also low, so let's free up our people there. And we got 5 berries. We might as well wait until they get all of that. And then we'll have tons of families. So let's maybe get one on our logging camp, another one collecting firewood, and then since that's full, let's get somebody on our charcoal kiln. And that is out now, so let's get that. We could get a herb garden. It's going to cost quite a bit though. And I don't really want to do that. I could get a horse, but I think what we might do, let's get somebody on here, and then we could probably start selling some planks. Now let's actually limit this so we don't use all of our timber. Let's keep it at about 75. And then if I trade those, I could actually sell planks. So let's export those. Set this to about maybe 30, just so we have enough for everything that we want to build. And we could even get this. We don't need it. Since it's just a minor trade, we don't need to have this. With major trades you do. I think we'll get it anyway, just so we have a merchant coming into our town. That's probably a little bit faster. And then we could probably still get a horse, and then we can export that stuff a little bit quicker. The other thing that might be nice is, actually this is really nice. You can sell charcoal for 2 each. And I guess we should have bought this before we did the other thing, but I think that'll be good. 2 each, and we can also sell firewood for 2 each. So that gives us some options, especially with that. Regularly, you can only sell firewood for 1, so that'll definitely be nice. And I'd like to get as much charcoal as we can. But right now, we could probably start selling some firewood just to get a little bit more money. Let's keep it at like maybe 40, just so we can turn it all into charcoal. But that'll at least help us get some money coming in. Let's even set this to like 20, just so we sell as much as we can. And then we can sell it by charcoal. So let's get one more worker on here. I could maybe... We've actually chopped down a lot of trees here. So it might not even make sense to have this so far away. So let's maybe build our charcoal kiln a little closer. I could probably keep this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just get our charcoal kiln right off of here. Build it, honestly, just like right there. We'll get rid of that tree, which is fine. And then this path we could just kind of keep. Let's get somebody collecting some stone for now. There's lots to collect. And then that'll actually open up a nice avenue to build some more houses kind of down here. Even though this is quite this steep drop off, so honestly, might not even be able to build here. That could be like a tobogganing hill. Look at that. Some nice trees to break your fall. Or just to slow you down at the end. I think that might be pretty good for our winter sports. Looking forward to that. So yeah, let's collect as much stone as we can, just because we're going to need it anyway. And it looks like our church... Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, come on. That is gorgeous. I might even have made the intro. That is so cool. So yeah, I'm so interested to see what this level 3 church is going to look like. We have had little sneak peeks, and you can find that on the Steam page of Manor Lords, but I mean, I'm just so excited. Even like a tier 4 church. Just imagine a giant stone church up here. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. But that is looking pretty good for now. We're actually in need of a couple more houses. So what we could do is maybe take a path up through here. And maybe even go... Can't really get a whole lot there. Let's just take it up through here. And maybe kind of just right next to our cliff face. And then we can get a few houses along here. And then maybe just bring it right in front of our church like that. That'll give us a lot of avenues for some houses. And then I could probably even just do a little path there as well. So we can get a few houses in there. Actually, let's maybe just take this path out. We don't need to have it there. So let's get some houses in here. And I love the idea of putting them all right there. Let's maybe go with like that. That'll give us lots of room. And then we can get a couple houses in here as well. I think that'll be pretty decent. Now I need to decide where I want it to go. I could do that, which honestly I kind of like the most. It'll give me an extra space there. Let's go with that. Okay, this isn't bad at all. I may want to chop some of these trees down just to make a little bit more room for a few houses. Just to make it kind of symmetrical. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. We're doing pretty good with the stone. So lots of that is being collected. We can actually upgrade some houses now. Look at that. We're actually making a decent amount of money. We're selling tons of stuff. Let's maybe get Heinz. It's a nice name. We could maybe get a nice or another horse. Might kind of help us out. That's probably where I want to put my money. So let's actually, yeah, let's get another horse. And then once we build those houses, we're going to have somebody else move in. That will also help us. Granary. Oh, that's actually full. Let's upgrade that. And we can also upgrade this. But this is definitely high priority. Got to get that upgraded because we're actually unable to get any... Well, I guess we pretty much already exhausted. That's actually crazy. This rate at 499? That's like a perfect amount. Okay, hitching posts. We can upgrade those if we want. And how many hitching posts do we have? Got quite a bit of planks, and we've collected basically all of this stone, so that's going to be really good. And then we can get those guys back. And we can upgrade this. Let's maybe get another hitching post somewhere. I could probably have maybe one here and right there, just to kind of close that little section off. And now we have tons more room in here, so that's going to really help. Somebody just moved in. Where else could we get a worker? They're actually just about done that, so I think what we could do, let's get somebody under charcoal kiln again. They're definitely going to need to. And we have a lot of firewood, which is amazing. I'm a little bit curious. I don't know where they're putting it all because I told them not to put it at the storehouse. It says we have 170 or 180 firewood, so yeah, I don't know where it all is. Oh, there's 3 there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Interesting. Very interesting. Logging camp, that's good. We do have some money, so you know what? I might as well... Well, let's maybe upgrade these first, and then we can get another ox. And we missed our opportunity to... Oh, wait, no. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we need to get some charcoal. That's why. We don't have any fuels because we turned off firewood, but they will still get charcoal, so we need to make some of that. And then I may even start selling some of it. We can sell that, export charcoal. Let's set it to like 30 just so we can keep some in our own town, but I definitely like to make as much charcoal as I can. So I might actually turn this off. Oh, that makes sense. It's all probably right here. Yeah, there it is. We basically sold it all. So let's put it back. So it actually sucks because they'll have to go all the way to there to get it. Let's get another worker there, and then we can turn all into charcoal. And then sell that for as long as we want. This is just so nice because usually with the global market, you're competing with the other towns. Look how beautiful this looks, by the way. As the snow is coming down, it kind of stopped me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks nice. And like this cliff face with our church. That's looking so cool. What a beautiful game. I don't know what this little pathway back here is for. Maybe to have lunch by the rocks, maybe. This makes it easier to get back there. But yeah, that's definitely fine. In fact, let's maybe build a little. We build them a little path. Can't go too far. I might get some space in here. I don't know if I should chop any of that down. This is done so we can get those workers back and demolish that. Now, this is kind of weird. Let's actually get this back and then we can just do this. Something simple. And then that frees up a lot more space so I can actually get a lot more houses in here now. We've chopped a lot of trees down and we actually have some space right in here. So what I might do... Do I want to get some houses here? I don't know if I do. I could also get some houses there. What might be kind of cool is to have some houses along here as well. So let's do this and then I could get a few houses just along the back of this and then maybe take that even a little bit further. But I think this would be pretty cool. I can get lots of houses right in here. And then maybe even have Let's maybe do this. I can get one long plot there, and then the rest of them can just go right here. Oh, you're killing me. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. And then we could even have them all right on there. That's actually really cool. I'm going to build that. Get lots of houses in there, and then in here I could get some. That'll give us a few, and I think what we'll do... Let's actually face it this way. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Leave a nice big tree in their backyard. That might be nice. And then we'll have lots of available living space, so that makes me happy. Fuels. We need to get that going. We're pretty much selling all the charcoal we're making, so what's up with that? Let's maybe get another worker there. Are we... Let's maybe get another worker on our charcoal kiln. Just to get some more. And then I should probably get some houses. I guess I don't need to. It doesn't have to be super fancy. Let's just get a couple of plots in here. Let's just do something like that. And then we could do something. Probably just take this right through here. And just take it right to there, honestly. And then just keep it nice and simple. And then we can just take this and have it just kind of connect to here. I know I said I wanted to chop these trees down, but I don't really feel like waiting. We'll just do something like that right up to our churches. Our church, I think that'll be pretty cool. So we got lots of houses coming up. We need to keep our approval rating as high as we can to then make everybody as happy as possible. So we got lots of level 1 houses. Once we get level 2, we need to start producing them with ale. So I guess we could maybe wait a little bit on that. We're got a little bit of charcoal now. I think we should be able to upgrade these relatively soon. Yeah, we got lots of charcoal now. Could be selling that. We're getting lots of family moving in. What should we do? We got 33 timber, a decent amount of planks. Let's get another ox. That's probably a pretty good idea. And then upgrade those. And then I guess what we can do is get a couple more workers on here. And we also need to upgrade that one. And with our little market area, this is looking pretty good. So I think they were just working or needed a couple more family members to help them out. But now we can keep our approval rating nice and high. So that makes me happy. What we can do now is start upgrading some houses. The other thing that might be kind of nice is maybe just start getting our little sheep farm. So we should be able to get a decent amount of money from the little stuff that we have. What else can we sell? I might even sell firewood as well. And then, yeah, we have tons of it. But if we turn it all into charcoal, I don't know. We might as well just only collect one thing. That's just one more thing we have to collect. We could... No, I don't want to sell any food. Planks. We should probably get some more planks somehow. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they should be making some planks. Going home, waiting, going home. I wonder if they're just needing another ox. That could be what they're doing, because they're all kind of busy doing this. I think that's what that's telling us there. So yeah, we can upgrade those, and then they'll kind of be artisan houses. I think I'd love to make them a tailor. But first, we will need to do a few things. Let's get our livestock trading post. That will probably put, like, maybe right here. This seems like a nice little spot. And then I think where do we want our sheep farm to go? There's tons of space over here. Rye fertility, we do have some over here. So that wouldn't be so bad. I think I could probably even get my sheep farm in here. That wouldn't be the worst spot in the world. So let's maybe put our sheep farm like right... Maybe right here. And then I could maybe... Oh, yeah, thank you. And then I could kind of build around this. So let's go like this. All the way to there. And then I can kind of just build my sheep farm right around this. So let's maybe take it this way. And I can kind of just do something like this. I don't know if this will work. I'm going to try it for sure. I think it will. It's pretty close. Let's maybe even try. It's gonna skip a couple little spots. It definitely won't be perfect. Well, let's just try that. That gives us a little pasture. Oh, that's so ugly. Oh no. It just doesn't work so perfectly, but that's fine. That'll be all right. This is going to be ready to go pretty soon, so we want to free up a couple of family members to fish and kind of get that going. Oh, I absolutely hate this. No, I can't let that happen. Let's just get rid of this, and I might even just completely move where that's going to go. Let's just put our sheep farm right by that, and then it's kind of just easy, and then our pasture can go in here still. Let's maybe just take our pasture right up through here, and then we can kind of just keep the relatively same shape. We'll put our pasture in here. That looks beautiful. Nice big pasture. 64 sheep we can put in there, so that's actually pretty good. That's a good start, if anything. And then maybe once we chop down a couple more trees, I can maybe, yeah, even like a pasture in here would probably work. Okay, that's good. Could upgrade a couple more houses. I might as well. But we're actually out of planks, so we need to get another ox pretty soon here. Having another one would really help. And then the more money we make, then we can import some sheep. We want to get a handle on that a little bit early so they can continue to reproduce. So if you get on that early, they can kind of do that. So let's get another ox. Should be pretty close here. There we go. We should be able to get one now. There we go. Perfect. Let's get one of those. Let's get some berries and let's start fishing, because that is going to start growing once we hit spring. And I think that'll be pretty good. This is looking all right, so I'm happy with that. I definitely want to get some clothes being made. And with that, I will also want a weaver's workshop. So that could probably even go like right here. Right next to our granary. I feel like that would be a nice little spot. Let's put that there. We should have lots of families available, so shouldn't really have any issues there. And food isn't really an issue, but I feel like having a farm might be just a good idea. I don't know. Got lots of good fertility in here. Let's maybe do it. Let's get a farm. And honestly, I can put it right there. And then our crops can go just along here. So let's maybe just start this. What do we want to do? I can maybe take this path and go out like this. And then maybe just down like that. And then that kind of separates this for us. And then we could just do maybe a field up the middle there maybe. Let's see what that looks like. Rye fertility. Oh, we actually have lots of space in here. So let's just get our first field right in here. And yeah, we have just unlimited amounts of space. So let's actually take this up through here, and then we can just kind of carve a little section out of where we want that first field to go. And then this will just take straight up. And this could connect right to there. I think that'll be good. This is a nice size field. I guess we could even do something like this. Just carve it right down the middle. Go rye, and then yeah, we can get some good fertility in here out of those. I don't know why the road snapping works so well on these, but it doesn't on the houses. Yeah, we can kind of get this ready. 96% is amazing. 100% there. And I think we're going to need a windmill as well. So let's, I mean, that could probably go like, where could we get a windmill? 37% there. We don't have enough resources yet. I cannot tell you why. We can get another ox now. Let's maybe get one over here. Why aren't you making planks? Oh, now they are. Okay. Yeah, they're making planks for us now, so that's good. I don't think we're selling all of them, are we? It's set to 30, so they shouldn't be selling all of them. Livestock trading post. Let's get maybe even 2 workers on there, and let's start importing some sheep. Let's set this to about 50, and then we can get that process started. Okay, our farmhouse is complete if we want to get that going. And our sheep farm is also in full effect. We need to start making some more money to fund our little sheep farm there. If we could, I think I'd like to even free up a couple of family members just to get them farming. Let's upgrade our plowing station. Maybe set that to high just so we can get it done earlier. And then if we can upgrade a couple of these, looks like we already have, so I think we can get another ox. In about 23 days, I'll want enough to, it looks like we have 5 already, so it might be alright for oxen. We can collect those berries, we can start fishing, no problems there. I think this is a nice balance. Let's try like 200, just so we can get a little bit more food out of that. But right now we have 24 months of food, 22 months of fuel, so we are doing excellent. We got lots of charcoal to sell. Where is our trading post? What's nice about a peaceful build is you can sell planks, and you don't really have to use them for any weapons or anything like that. So you can kind of just sell them and sell the rest of that stuff. We have quite a bit of rubble stone. I think I want to hang on to that just for building purposes. We are getting some planks eventually, so they're kind of working on that as we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. And then let's make sure we are selling a good amount of charcoal. Looks like we are. That's looking pretty good. And like I said, I could export firewood as well, and that would really boost. Let's actually do that as well. Let's just sell as much as we can. And I think that might be pretty good. We got 2 workers, 2 horses. So I think that we actually have a lot of stuff over here. So I think they should be able to sell all that. Let's get a couple more houses upgraded. Let's maybe do, I might need a few of them. Let's kind of just do these ones for now. And then these can become something. So once we get some sheep, I think that will be amazing. And then we need to start making enough money to get some ale coming in. Because barley fertility isn't the best. So, I mean, we could maybe take another region and we could take this one. Obviously, we don't have any, like, barley fertility. There's laws of fertility in this region. This would have been a good one to start in. As well as this one, too. So we have a couple of options, at least. We're just gonna need a couple more families to move in. We got our church up and running there. We might as well make use of this stuff. We just had somebody move in, so that's amazing. Let's get a mine here. Let's just put that right there. And then this mine, I think I'll put just right on the edge there. Nice and close to our main path. And then like that as well. So we can get those mined and ready. What other fertility do we have here? We do have a little bit down this little tree line. So honestly, I could maybe prepare a couple more fields. Let's see, go to rye. I might even just continue on this path a little bit farther. Let's maybe just go to there for now. Check this out. So it actually goes all the way down to here. So that is quite nice. So let's maybe take a path up here. And then I can just continue this on. All the way going down here. I think that's probably alright. And then maybe split this up into a couple different quadrants. And then this, I suppose, could maybe go down to like the river. Let's maybe take this all the way along here. And kind of along the river and then back to our main path there. That looks pretty good. Nice little walking path, if anything. And let's get a couple more fields in here. Looks like we should be able to get a good yield at least from our rye. Let's see, put some there and then in here as well. So that should be nice and healthy for us. We actually do have a little bit of fertility right in here. Why isn't that working? Rye fertility. But I'm just going to leave this. I think we could probably just leave it nice and open. I think that'll look pretty good. We're still chopping down trees. Making good use of all of that. What could we do with all of these? So we have some money. I guess I could maybe get some like... Let's get some apples coming, because we are going to need a little bit more food variety. And all of these get kind of ready. These would be good for apples as well, but I think they will be... Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make those apples just because they are so big. And then I can upgrade any number of these houses to become anything else that I want it to be. So I think that should be quite nice. We're going to have some... We already have some sheep here, actually. So it would be nice to get a farmer on there. And then... I mean, how much storage do we have here? 50 storage. I guess it's all going to come to here anyway. Let's just keep our Weaver's Workshop here, and then they can just go right next door. I think that's going to be fine. And then we will need a tailor, so I think any one of these can be a tailor. But we don't need to do that yet. We're still getting lots of timber. And in fact, there's a couple of other things I would like to do. Let's get a bloomery. That could probably go right on the edge there. And with these, I mean, we have lots of firewood. I guess we're selling a lot of it, aren't we? Let's maybe just free up. Let's keep that going. We don't need 3 on here. Let's just go 1 on there and then maybe 2 on there. That frees up 3 families. And then I suppose we could keep as much timber coming in as possible because timber is very important. We can maybe get 1 more on here to buy some more sheep, get that going faster, and then maybe get a few families on here. Might be a pretty good idea. Let's do that, see if we can get all of these done. Hopefully we can. And then we still need to get a windmill. So I mean 88% is not bad at all. We got 90... Let's maybe just go with 88. Or if we put it closer, does the efficiency of being closer matter? Let's just put it right there. That's probably fine. And then we're also going to need a bakery. Now that could go really anywhere we want it to be. I could probably even put it just over here. I think might be all right. We got our bloomery ready to go. And we're basically just waiting for more people to move in. Should be able to get lots of money from all of this stuff. What else can we sell? I wouldn't mind getting a few apiaries. They're really good for money. Getting beehives and all that stuff. So let's get a few of those. I don't want to spend all of our money. Oh, didn't mean to do that. 286. I think that's pretty good. That gives us a few apiaries. And then all of these are ready. Let's get some apples. And then I think I'll put tailors right here. I think that'll be a perfect little spot. We just had somebody else move in. I guess let's maybe get them on a farm. Make sure we get all of that completed. And we're doing decent. See, this seems to be growing quite a bit. And we're getting lots of fish. Look how much food we have. So many berries. Is it like crazy that, like, I've never had this many berries before. Why do I have so many all of a sudden on peace mode? That's kind of funny to me. Like, everything just seems to be a little bit easier. I guess bandits aren't really taking them. That could be a big reason why. But, like, I've never had 30 months of food and fuel. That's kind of crazy. So I'm very happy about that. We can upgrade a couple more houses if we want. We definitely don't need to. And yeah, we're selling planks left, right, and center. So I think with the iron that we have, we don't necessarily need to make weapons. They would be good to make some money, but I think I'll make tools instead. So I might even just get a dedicated smithy just for that occasion. I guess it's all going to come to here. Let's just have... I mean, I could probably have my smithy like in the trees there. That'd be kind of cool. Or else maybe just take it straight through here, right out to there. I think that would be fine. And then if we could get a couple more workers on here, they probably need the extra help. Not quite yet. I think we'll have to wait a little bit more for that. Yeah, Weaver's Workshop, we should already have some wool, so we need to get somebody on there. So we could probably just free somebody up on that. Now we can start producing yarn, and now might be a perfect time to get a tailor. We'll just get one for now. We don't necessarily need two. But yeah, we have lots of little sheeps running around. That's kind of fun. Got 3 workers on there buying lots of sheep. And that should be quite nice for us. I think I could get another ox in. Let's maybe do that. How are our fields coming along? They are plugging along quite nicely. I like that. Building some stuff. And we actually don't even have anybody available to build anything right now. So, I mean, we have lots of timber. Let's just slow down on the timber for a little bit. And you know what? I should probably start replanting a few trees in here. Let's maybe just get a few trees planted in this area. And I guess let's make it go as fast as we can. I'm leaving little spaces in case I want like paths to go in there, but we have lots of space for people to move into, so that is not an issue for us. And the reason I haven't planted any gardens or anything like that is because I'm waiting to get all of my sheep first. If you get a lot of sheep, they start reproducing a lot faster. So that's kind of my priority right now. We just had a couple of families moved in, didn't we? So we're going to start producing yarn. We got our tailor's workshop here. Let's make sure they are the yarn clothing, not the linen ones. And we have a nice balance of food or money coming in, but I think I might get another worker on here. Just for the heck of it. I didn't even actually notice this generic storage. That is quite full. And one thing I'm curious to see, the global market has not been affected because there's no other guys that we're going up against, so I think that should be pretty good for us. Now at this point I might stop exporting firewood just to only focus on the charcoal for a little bit. And we should be able to make a little bit more money even faster now. We need... Wait, can I buy a horse? Yeah, I can. Let's get another horse, and I think that'll speed up the process even more. Look at how many little sheeps we have. That's looking good. We're keeping things nicely balanced. And we should probably... It looks like I did upgrade my well. But just for the heck of it, I think I might get another one somewhere. I could probably put it like over here. Actually, maybe even like by here. I don't know if that would make sense, but let's maybe put it like by our church. I feel like that might be kind of cool. Let's put it just right there. And people can come get some water. I think that'd be pretty cool. And we actually have one more family available here, so I could get some more berries, but I think I might do this instead. Get some more fish. And then we have some good variety there. We got 35 months of food. We have so much food. This is crazy. I cannot tell you why we have so many berries all of a sudden. But we do, unless they buffed it for this last little patch that they put out. Looks like we've already planted all the seeds. So that's looking good. And that is all that is left. And now they're going to start seeding. So that'll be nice. And it looks like our mining pits are also completed. I think what I might do is let's take out our soldiers here. And let's just put them to good use. Let's go to the nearest bandit camp. So we got 2 over here, 1 down here, 1 way over here, and this one's way the heck over here. I guess I could maybe go for that one. What should I do? I think I'm gonna go for this one, take them out, and then use that money to invest in some mercenaries to take out the rest. And then I think I'm gonna send it all to our nearest town. I think that might be the best course of action. And then that'll actually help us out even more with regional wealth to buy more sheep. So that should be perfect. We should be making clothes already. Looks like we are. And now we can actually buy a commodity here. So we got clothes. Let's buy this one. And let's just keep a decent amount around. Let's keep like 10 maybe. Then we can export the rest. And I'd love to start... Can I upgrade these yet? I need some fruit, animal produce, and beverages next. Once we're not buying any more sheep, I think we could start getting ale. I think that'll be a pretty good time to do that. Let's get another ox. Looks like we have quite a bit of them. So, no issues there. Still importing lots of sheep. Let's go up the hill. It's actually a pretty good region. You got rich berries, rich iron. The food is a little bit spread out. Oh, I guess no fish is down here, so I think you basically build your town down here. A nice little location. So yeah, let's go take this one. I should build over here. This is a beautiful region. I think you'd even start like right in this little gap. Be very, very cool. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I still want to do that mountaintop build. I have not completed that yet. I think I'd love to do that on high cliffs, or what's it called? Divided cliffs or divided? I don't know, high cliffs. Basically restarting on the big mountain that they have there. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, they should be coming at us any second here. Here they come. So let's just line up maybe right there. Go shield wall. And this might be the only fighting we see. So let's enjoy it while we can. So they're going to attack us here. We got 20 soldiers. I mean, who are the real bandits here? We're attacking them. You tell me who the real bandits are. These are the only guys we have to fight. We got to defend our lands. We got to declare that we are in charge around these lands. So I think this is quite necessary. And then we'll be able to get all of their money. That'd be kind of cool. We become the new bandits at that point. Looking pretty good. So we have them on push forward, so we should be able to get some good kills here. There's already a few dead thieves on the ground here. Oh, good kill there. Okay, we still have 20. They got 10. Looking pretty good. Let's speed us up. No issues there. So let's go take that, and then we can run back home. And hopefully we have enough from this to buy some mercenaries. That'd be quite nice to see. So let's send that to our treasury. That gives us 113. Let's get these guys back home. Let's run them back, and then let's get some mercenaries. So we got 113. You know, I could probably just hire these guys and call it done. Burenbach, where is that? That is over here, so they can kind of come out right here and then sweep all of them. So I think that would be perfect. Let's just hire those guys. Where did they come out? Right here, so that is beautiful. So I think what I might do, let's spread out some of them. You can go for that one. You can go for that one, and then you can go fight these guys. And we might as well spread them out a little bit. I think they should be attacking us here. There we go. Let's take those guys out. And then, like I said, I'm going to send them to our regional wealth. Just so we have extra money. These guys are marching away. That's perfect. Let's go grab that. That's still glitched. Okay, there we go. Send that to our nearest town. And then we can continue on so we can get as much money as possible. I might actually just get everybody running here. Let's just run. We don't need to walk. So let's have you go for... they're going for that one. I think let's go for this one with you. Now let's make sure we get our guys back into our region here. And then we can disband them and get them back to work. We got lots of stuff done here, so let's maybe free up all of these guys. As well as them. And then we can just disband those guys. So let's see where we're at here. We're already fighting those guys. Let's fight them. They already won, so let's go take that. And we can go for those guys. Send that to our nearest town. Fight them. And we are starting to collect a nice little purse here. So that's looking good. We got 2 left. Let's just leave these guys down here. And we are in September, so we could harvest all of that we just got if we wanted. Even though we're a little bit late. What do we have here? It hasn't grown a whole lot. We got 4 here for some reason. Oh wait, did that not get... Oh, that's just growing still. So that still has to grow quite a bit. So I think that'll be better once we get there. Let's go take that. There we go, nearest town. And then this is the last one. Let's just get everybody over there to go take that one. Let's make sure we don't overstay our welcome here. Otherwise we'll have to, well, I guess we can't inform them, so it's fine anyway. But we do have 1,000 influence. So if we wanted to take another region, it would be beautiful to maybe even take this one. This is a really good one. Not so great for food because you gotta, it's way down there, but I guess we'll have to see. This is also a good region for all that. Yeah, let's send that to our nearest town. I don't think there's any more bandits left to take. I guess let's kill those guys really quick. Oh, we also have these guys. I don't even know where they came from. Oh, this one just popped up out of nowhere. So let's actually go this way. Yeah, we can kill those guys. That's giving us a lot of influence, which is nice. And then we can take out these bandits. It shouldn't last much longer. We got 2 days. I gotta send somebody over. Take this. 1 day left. Get over there. Oh, I can't afford them anyway. I just gotta make sure I get it. Come on. Nope. They broke. Shoot, we didn't quite get that. I guess that's fine. I can still take my guys and go get that quick. Actually, now's a pretty good time to do that. Let's go run and take that. I don't think there's any other bandits. Let's just go grab that quickly. And if they have to attack us, we can get that and then get some more mercenaries to help us, but let's just go grab this quick. Now we have 916 in our regional wealth. That's beautiful. Let's just quickly, let's slow that down for a second. Let's put some families. That is shrinking, so we don't need to get that going anymore. No need to do that. And no need to do that. So we have a lot of families on our hands here. I guess let's get some more timber. And we can't quite plant trees. So I guess let's just get some people on here. And then we can just replant in this whole big area. A nice big forest. Let's see. Yeah, I think they are all under the same command. So that's at least a decent place to put them. Let's go get that. Send that to our... maybe our treasury, just to make sure we have some for more mercenaries if we need them. Like, we have plenty of money here, so I don't think that's a huge issue. If more bandit camps pop up, we can go take them if we want. So let's maybe look at a region that we would like to take and then maybe build in. Naswees, we got rich clay. This is the one with the rich fertility. So that is basically like food. I was kind of looking at the food and it's not the best. Like, you got fish way over here. You have berries, which is actually decent. But if I were to build my town, maybe in this region, I could get some really good farming going on. And that's basically what we're doing this for. So that would be a decent one. Over here, you got fish, rich berries. So it's basically kind of the same. More of the same. But if we were to take another region, I think our best bet would be to take one that has good fertility. And this one is right next door. So let's get these guys back. Let's take this region. I think that's going to be perfect. And since nobody owns it, it's only 1,000 to take. And you know what? I might as well... well, let's just wait, I guess. We'll just save our influence for a little bit here. Come on, let's get these guys back. Should be able to plant some trees, hopefully, here. They're working pretty fast. So that is excellent. How many sheep do we have? 36. That is a decent number. I might as well wait until we get about 50. Well, honestly, they're kind of at the point where they're just replicating by themselves. So there's no point in spending any more money. Let's just get rid of this. And then that frees up even more space for something else if we want it. So I think that would be probably better. We have, I can probably get another sheep farmer. How are we at for wool? So I could probably even get one more on there as well. And then I think, let's get another tailor. That'd be a good use of our resources. And then we could maybe upgrade a couple of more houses. Looks like we get our apiary there. So let's go to minor trades here. and sell all the honey that we have. We already have quite a bit of honey. So let's set that to 0. Actually, you know what? It's a good... Let's set it to like 5. And then that gives us some... this one, I think we can sell it. I don't think wax is used for anything, but honey can be a food resource. So that would be lovely. And actually, did I check? Is that a minor trade? It is a minor trade, so that's perfect. We're claiming that. This has got a nice bump up, so that has grown, so that's going to be lovely. I'm excited to get all of that. That will give us a nice boost to our economy, and I think what we can do now is start buying some apples and all this stuff. Let's take care of that part of our town, and then we can start ordering some malt. And then we are going to need a brewery as well, so let's do that. In fact, let's maybe get a little head start on that. They won't order it right away anyway, so let's order some malt. Import, let's set it to about 50, and then we can get lots of malt for our people. I think that'll be absolutely perfect. We also need a tavern, which I guess I could maybe fit in here. That'd be a nice little spot. I could probably put it like right there. Let's wait till that goes away, and that would be a nice little location for that. So we got our apples planted. All of those are kind of ready. And these, are they too small? Those are apiaries. So let's do these. We could probably get some chicken coops. That should give us a decent amount. And then maybe a couple chicken coops around here, but I'd like to get some wild animals as well. That might be a good use of our resources. And then over here, they're actually decent little spots. Let's get some vegetable gardens. I can't imagine it's too fertile right next to the rocks, but let's just try it out anyway. Let's get lots of animals. And food is not an issue, so I'm going to get goats rather than pigs this time. Just so we can get some hides coming in. This is a nice one. Let's get an orchard there. And then that takes care of all the houses that we have. So that is quite lovely. We got these guys. Let's get them back to work. And then we should be able to build in another region pretty soon. So that's exciting. This could be another brewery if we wanted it to be. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. See how we got to get forage goods. Fruits, animal produce, and beverages should be coming pretty soon here. Okay, yeah, let's order some malt. I don't want to waste any money on actually... Oh, I guess we won. I just had to take one more region, that's it? That's kind of funny. Well, obviously we're going to continue building, but it's kind of cool that it's getting us a nice little screen here showing us what we built so far. Okay, beautiful. This is all that's happened. I like that. So let's continue playing, obviously. So that's quite nice. What the heck was I even just doing? I was showing you that if I were to sell ale, it costs 300. So I think it's better use to actually spend that on malt rather than a trade route for right now. And then we can kind of continue on with that. So what are we doing for firewood here? Yeah, I definitely need to get this replanted. That's probably our first priority. And this is looking pretty good. I don't know if we really need more than 64 sheep, but I could maybe get another little sheep farm down here. We'll see. We have our brewery now. We just need to buy some malt. And then we can continue on with that. So most of these are ready to go. Let's just wait until they're all ready. And then we can get some little goats. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, beautiful. Looks like a lot of these are done. Let's get some goats. Definitely want to get our goats coming in here. Like I said, we'll avoid the pigs because we actually get meat from the goats as well. So I think that's going to be good enough. And then we can get some vegetables. What else can we get here? We got chicken coops. That's good. Got some apples. I think we have a nice variety. So I think we should be doing all right. Let's make sure this one's set the right one. Looks pretty good. Do we still have quite a bit of wool? Looks like we do. So we could make lots of clothing. I think I'd even want one more worker on a weaver's workshop if possible. We also need to do... I mean, I don't need... Well, we're getting low on tools. So we do somewhat need to get that going relatively soon. Where did I build my smithy? Did I? Oh, right back here. So that's kind of ready to go. So I think once winter flies, these guys can't plant trees anymore. That'll free up 6 families. I think that'll be pretty good. These are ready now. Let's get some cabbages. I think that'll be perfect. And then this one's great for apples. So wait till we get a little bit more money. We ordered some malt, so that is perfect. And we already should be having some ale coming in. Are we selling clothes? What's going on with that? Exporting clothes, keeping about 10, so we should be able to get lots of money. 3? I thought clothes sold for way more than that. That's interesting. I don't know why they're selling for so cheap. We have one more worker, I think. Let's wait till we get some money there. I could start getting some, what do you call it? Iron. But let's just wait till we have even more workers. Let's upgrade some of these houses just so we have lots of space for people to move in. Looks like this one we can upgrade somehow. I don't know where you're fitting another house there, but that's fine. Like, these are bigger plots, and you tell me. That's kind of funny. This one and that one. And let's just upgrade all of them that we can. That's ready for some carrots. And then we are out of money again, but let's upgrade that. And then these we can also upgrade. So that should give us lots of extra family members to move in. That should be perfect. We have one more family. I don't know where I want to put them. I guess let's just put our weaver's workshop. We have quite a bit of wool that we still need to fly through, so let's just do that. And then we can make a ton more clothes. I think that's going to be a good use of our resources and time and people. It is a very rainy November. We're getting ready for quite the poor winter. So they are not looking forward to that at all. Honestly, I might even get another tailor. I might as well, because we have quite a bit of yarn and stuff to fly through, so I think that'll be good. We got 43 sheep now. See, look how fast they almost reproduce faster than you can buy them. So it's definitely better to just cut your losses at some point. We need some timber here. Wow. Okay. We have that limited. They have to travel a lot farther to get this stuff, but I think let's get them their own ox. Might be a pretty good idea, and it's officially December. So I don't think these guys can... They're still... Oh no, they called it quits, so that's fine. Winter is coming, the ground's getting a little bit firm. So now we have some extra help. Let's get some apples. And where else do we want to put these guys? So I think let's get our mine going. Let's work on our iron first. Let's drain that, because we need to start getting some tools made here. Let's get our bloomery up and running, and then we can get a smithy. And then we can just make as many tools as we want. We don't necessarily need weapons. We have 1.1 thousand food. That's kind of cool. Got lots of carp, lots of good stuff. So, yeah, Fisherman's Hut, we don't need them on there. I'll kind of cease. We have that set to 200. If that goes back to 396, then that means we have a nice balance. If it doesn't, then I might bump it up a little bit. But we have to, we'll just wait and see, I guess. Yeah, hopefully we can get some trees planted in here. Let's maybe work on some more firewood. Yeah, we're making really good money right now, so that's perfect. We can keep buying some malt, and we actually have quite a bit of ale right now, so I think we can afford to build a tavern now. Let's put that right in there, and then just a nice little path coming down. That's perfect. Okay, our brewery, our tavern is almost done. We have quite a bit of ale, so we definitely want to get somebody on there. Who could we take off to put on there? Probably you. And then we can quickly get that done. We got a little bit of timber, a little bit of planks. I'd love to get some more. I just don't know where to chop trees. I still have all of these to chop down, but we are kind of running out already. Let's get somebody on our tavern. I could upgrade it already if I wanted. You know, I probably even should. Let's just upgrade that really quick. I'll set that to highest priority just to get that done. Somebody else just... Oh no, they didn't move it. We're upgrading that. So I think that's why I had an extra family there. Who else could I kind of upgrade? I have 13 available living space, so I think I have enough for that. I don't really need any more. The more houses I have, it's kind of just dead weight at that point, but where approval rating is pretty good. I could make these guys a little bit happier. Some more foraged goods and stuff like that might be nice. Fruits and animal produce. So we don't have any fruit or animal produce, but eggs and our apples will take care of that. And our milk as well. And then foraged goods, we definitely have lots, but we need more. So I think vegetables and grains might help with that. So once we get that up, I think that might help a lot. And then we can even upgrade to level 3 houses. And that might be pretty nice. Looks like our tavern is done. I might even get 2 family members on there just to make sure we are getting lots of ale over there. And then now that we have a decent amount of money and we have some ale, I might buy this and then start exporting it just to offset the cost a little bit. I think let's keep it at 25. That's a decent amount. That'll make us even happier. We got clothes. Firewood is a little bit low. Now we could probably stop selling charcoal and just focus on getting a bunch of firewood. I guess let's keep making it because that's fine. But as far as this, I think let's set this to like 50 just so we keep a little bit more around. And just to make sure we have lots, that just jumped up to 172. Whoa. That glitched. We don't have that much. I didn't think we did anyway, but that's fine. And then, oh, that actually did go down. Interesting. I don't know how, because we're not competing with anybody. Let's sell some firewood now, and then we can continue to make some charcoal. Let's keep this at like 50 maybe. Actually, let's keep it at like 30, because we're going to make the rest into charcoal / sell it. So I think that will be just fine. We got this tailor up and running. I don't need to make gambesons. Let's make more clothes. And we are actually kind of at the point where I should probably get some more sheep maybe. Let's see, what could we come up with here? We have the space for it. Like I could literally just... I could maybe even do something like this. Should I just kind of... Oh, it's so glitched out. Let's just go off of here. And then I think I could probably just go like... No, that's not really going to work. Let's just do a nice big sheep pasture here. Something like that. 46, that's probably fine. And then I may even end up moving this a little bit closer to here. But we'll have to see how that goes. How are we doing with the tools? Should be making some tools. Do we have any iron? Looks like we do. We got quite a bit of iron. Now we actually don't even need that much workers on here probably. Let's just maybe take one off of there. And then I might even get an extra one on our bloomery. And then we should be able to make tools quite a bit faster that way. We have lots of planks. No issues there. I think we're still selling planks. What else could we sell? Once we make a bunch of tools, that will be a good thing to sell. We have taken this region, so I could start a build. Maybe in the spring. Like right away coming up here, I think might be a good idea. Just start building over here, and then we can get a giant farm. Like this is perfect farming area. So I think that'll be perfect. We'll look forward to doing that. We also need to get somebody on our berry hut and our fisherman's post to fisherman's hut. We got some more food coming in. We got 35 months, so I mean if we don't, that's not the end of the world, but we might as well. Okay, we're almost in the spring. And then we'll have lots of extra, like we got 46 space there, so that'll give us tons. I got 3 families on here. I don't need that many. Let's just take one back. And that frees up a couple more. So let's get somebody on our berry hut. And then somebody on there. We got 2 on our tavern. And that's working pretty good. We don't need that many. Let's just take one back. And then I think we could get one on our fisherman's hut instead. Yeah, I think that should be good. Okay. where are we at? Still waiting on that. I think we should have a nice little harvest coming up soon here. Apples are coming up. That's looking beautiful. I want to get somebody on here again, though. Ooh, I just need people to move in. How can we make people happier? We have ale now. Clothes, we're getting a decent amount of money. And we got a decent amount of tools coming in. That's excellent. Actually, we have enough tools. Let's actually take them off of there. And then you off of there. And I want to start planting some trees. So let's get 2 on there, 2 on here. And then we can work on that a little bit. Just so we can get another forest area coming in. Let's maybe start another build, ladies and gentlemen. So we actually need... I don't even think we can, to be honest. We need 250 in our treasury in order to do that. So we actually can't even do that yet. I could go for this and then that would give us enough. So let's do that quickly. And then we can go for broke here. So let's line them up right there. I am very excited to get my farming underway. That looks like a lot of rye that's going to come in. But yeah, I really want to take this other region so I can get some barley coming in so then I don't have to order any of it. Because that's kind of what's hurting us a little bit right now. We also have rich clay. So that might be nice for making some money. Okay, we are on the edge of Fangorn Forest here. Are they going to come at us here? Yeah, there they are. Oh, no. Let's just let them do their thing. We can attack them. Actually, this kind of worked. We like surrounded them and we are destroying them right now. Yeah, that worked out quite nicely. Let's go take that, send it to our treasury. And then we can start another build. To the treasury. And now oh, we still don't have enough. We needed 250. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is there another bandit camp? I don't see one. So we may have to build a manor. I wish I kind of put the manor over here. That would have been kind of cool. Oh, honestly, I should still do that. That would have been so cool. Why didn't I do that? Should I do that? I mean, it's only a piece build. Let's just get rid of this, and then I could build going this way. Like, I know I'm going to plant a bunch of trees in here. Let's maybe work on this instead. Let's just replant over there. And then over here, I can build a bunch of houses or something. I don't know. I mean, it would make sense to expand going this way. I don't even think I can get houses down here, though. Let's just take a path going this way. Kind of down the hill. And then maybe even round off into like a big circle. Just for some houses to go around there. I think that'd be pretty cool. Something like that. I don't know. That's probably fine. And then I could even do something like that just to really round it off. I don't know what the heck that is. Let's actually fix that. Something like that. I don't know. That gives us some room for some houses to go. I can get a few houses going that way. Going that way. And then back here as well, maybe. Maybe right behind here. Something like that. And then maybe just jump across here. Something like that. I don't know. That we can get some houses going up. Actually, I don't really love that. Let's just get rid of that and then quickly get some houses. So we got 19 timber. I think that's plenty. Let's face them. And these actually be really good for like vegetable gardens. Let's make them nice and wide. I think that's probably good. And then down here we can get a bunch. So let's go like this maybe. I don't know. How do we want to do this? These will be pretty big plots. Let's just try this. Oh, did I mess that up? Let's actually build these like facing this way. Oh, that's just way too big though. Let's actually do this, but I'm gonna go a little bit wider like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then I can build some houses going like this. Maybe get one lot there, or a couple of them. Let's get these guys back to work, and then we can just kind of focus on building these houses for now. I think I will get rid of these though. It's a giant waste of money, but this is like the perfect place to have a little manor. And that makes me a little bit sad I didn't think of that before. Hurts my heart a little bit, but it's just gotta happen. And then they can move in with somebody else. Yeah, let's get rid of these poor animals. They're gonna have to run away and do whatever they do. Those goats. Unless I get these built up in time, I probably should have waited for them to be done. Yeah, let's get that completed. And then they kind of fill in all of these houses anyway, so it doesn't hurt us all that much. And then these I might actually move like in here, because they don't really need to be in here. And then I can put a house right here. Might be a little bit better. Well, actually, then I can get rid of that and then just put a house there. Now we have some families available. Build some houses, get that done really quick. Yeah, we still don't have enough, so I'll have to wait maybe till next year until we can build our other region. Let's get another house in here. Let's see, you can go like that, and then kind of just like that, and get one house. Perfect. Okay, our houses are coming up. That's lovely. These will be great vegetable gardens. So let's get those ready for vegetables. And then all of these are pretty well cleaned up. Almost there. These poor goats. I feel so bad for them. Okay, what do we want to do with this? We should probably get rid of a couple of paths. I don't know about this anymore. Let's just get rid of that and that. And then I guess I could keep this house here. Let's just keep this here. And then we can just wrap right around like that. And then I could still have my manor in here. Or, I don't know. Should I get rid of this house? This could be like his personal house or something. I don't know. Let's get our manor right up in here. And this better look cool. Otherwise, there was really no point in all of that trouble. Let's just put that right there. This big thing can go right on the edge like that maybe, or maybe even like, I don't know. I kind of want to build a little castle. I could probably do a wooden one or something. Let's get that built, and then I might actually get rid of this as well, and that will free up a lot more space in here. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes, and then we can build a little castle in here. Might be kind of cool. That frees up a little bit of timber. I could get a couple of houses going in here. Maybe like 3. I could wait for one more maybe. Or let's just do that. I think that's probably good. And then yeah, hopefully we can replant in here. Let's get these guys back to work. And then replant some trees in here. They are doing the right work, so that's perfect. How did this grow in? Yeah, that's at 394, so honestly I could get even more out of this. Let's set it to like 170 and see what that looks like. Let's get another worker on there to get some fish. We are getting lots of berries. They're not even eating them, which is kind of crazy. And you know what sucks? They don't have a berry squasher anymore. Like there used to be a thing to like make dyes, but there's not anymore. I don't know why they got rid of that. Just the forager huts. So you can only ever eat the berries anymore, but they were made for making clothes. I don't know. You can just make clothes out of yarn now. They don't have to have color. Are you kidding me? They don't have to. So let's see what kind of balance we're coming up with. We got lots of iron ore. I think we're probably even out of iron ore. So let's get 21 left. Let's just keep going with that. And then we can just make it all into iron slabs once we have all of it. Continue making tools. An animal has run away. That's not good. Yeah, I think this looks a lot better as a manor. And then we can just start getting some money that way. These are ready to go. Let's get some cabbages. Maybe some carrots as well. I think this will look pretty cool down here. I might even do something like this. And then we can kind of just spread it out a little bit. Yeah, they definitely buffed the berries because I've never had 1,000 berries before, especially with this size of town. So I think they might have done something. Who knows? Is there any other bandit camps to take? I don't see any. That would be really nice. And then it could actually start there. Really sad I'm unable to do that. And we should probably even get some more workers on our storehouse. So how can we make people happier? Level 2 houses. They got garments now and they have beverage. We need fruits and animal produce and then this kind of stuff. But we're just not getting there. Like, we have some eggs. And then we need some fruits, which I guess pears and apples will come up. We have some apples ready there. Let's get some more. And honestly, instead of selling ale, oh, I don't know. I might have to keep selling it, to be honest, to offset the cost of all that malt. Just to keep people happy, you must do it. Yeah, hopefully we can fill those up and then we can upgrade to level 3. All these ready. Hopefully we can get some more money as well. But yeah, right now we're kind of working on this, so let's just get that done. And it should be a nice little castle. I'm looking forward to this. I'll probably have a little entrance here and one here. That'll be kind of cool. We just had somebody else move in. I think the key to getting happiness right now. Let's get another storehouse worker. That's probably first things first. And then I could probably get another granary worker. Timber. We are low on timber. Should I chill out on the planks for right now? Because it's kind of killing us right now. I might have to stop exporting planks. We have enough planks. Let's free up a worker there. Let's get them on the granary to help out. And that makes that a lot happier. And then we can distribute some more goods. Yeah, let's kind of just work up getting some timber. We're a little bit low on trees at the moment. So that's going to hurt us in the long run. But yeah, let's just chop down this whole big area. Actually, not that big. More like that. Okay, we have a ton of sheep. That's looking pretty sweet. This thing is full now. Look at 64 sheep just chilling out. Look how cute they are. It's kind of cool to see like little lambs. They all look the same. You can't even tell them apart. Right now it's just a field of sheep. But obviously I would have lambs in here. Like how many? I bet you have like, yeah, 49 lambs out of the 80 total. So you can't really tell. They're just really big lambs. They're almost as big as their parents. They are strong in this country. So 323. Let's get some more carrots and we can start planting those. And then these will be good. I think let's get some more animal pens because those poor goats are homeless now. So we have some more room here. We have 7 timbers, so I could probably afford to get some more houses in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, pathing, please kills. Let's do that. And then I think that'll work. Okay, beautiful. Let's go with about 3 families. Actually, let's maybe face these like this instead. And then we can start getting our nice big circle around here. Might be kind of cool. Actually, I wonder with these houses, I might switch them up. Probably frustrating so many people, including myself. Let's just keep that one house there, and even this one I'm gonna switch around to face this way. I think that's gonna be a little bit better for us. Yeah, that'll probably be a little bit better. And honestly, this one I might actually switch up as well. And then what I can do is disband or get rid of that and then just take it up. And then honestly, this is just going to be a lot more ideal. Something like that. And then I can get some houses in there. Yeah, I think that'll be a little bit better. Okay, we're still not done this. A new family has moved in, so that's lovely. And in fact, I might get another one on here. Where's our granary supply? I think I'd like to distribute, like we do. Well, I guess we should have some eggs. If we had any eggs, we could distribute them. Like we have a little bit of milk. So that would help make people happier. Like we had, yeah, we have milk, so that's great. I think having more chicken coops might also be nice. Yeah, this just gives us a lot more space. Oh, they're planting trees in there. I think let's do this. Let's get one house going this way. So let's just go straight down. That can be one little lot, and then the rest can face the other way. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, let's put one house in there, and then all of these can just go in here. And then we can do that. So that only gets 2 lots. I guess that's fine. I wonder if we can make this even better here. Nope, that's pretty much as good as it gets. Okay, well, let's just do it. And then we can keep going around here. So we got 8 timber. Let's keep going around the circle. So I can get some plots around here. And then I could even come up kind of around like this. And then have just nice big... Honestly, let's just go all the way around this. And then we can come right back in. Just like that. And then what we can do is split this up into some nice... Looks like a sun. That's kind of cool. And now we can get a lot more houses in here. And overall, this should be a better plan than what we had before. So let's build up all those. That gives us a lot more room to work with. And then we're still getting lots of charcoal. That's perfect. Yeah, we actually have lots of charcoal. So let's keep selling firewood. Let's keep it about 30. And then this has come up a little bit. So we might be able to sell that again pretty soon. Let's get some more timber maybe. Let's work on that. Then maybe another sheep farmer. I'm going to need to expand this again soon. So we'll have to kind of see what that looks like. Somebody else moved in. Let's get another worker on our forager hut. And then it is August, so it's actually almost time to get our harvest. So that'll be kind of nice. This is done now. I don't think we were able to get this built, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait for that. Okay, these houses are coming up. We're slowly rebuilding from that shift that we moved everything from there. That's at least good, and I think we might even just go around this. I guess we don't have to do that. Let's just leave it. Well, you know what we could do? Let's just go off of here. And then maybe just tuck it in right there. It might be fine. It creates a nice big circle. That's lots of residential areas, so I'm happy with that. Let's maybe get this thing planned out. So we can get a few little castle things plotted out in here. Let's maybe put one there. And I'll probably have a road right off of here. Coming straight in. Right up to there. And then I might have one right off of here as well. And that gives us some room. So let's get one of these cool little towers. Maybe tucked in like right... Well, I don't want to get rid of this tree. Did I go around that? What the heck? Or that's just off of there. So I think that's just natural. Okay, well, so that's fine. Let's get this maybe just right here, and then we can keep that tree intact. So let's put it about right there. And then maybe one more tower over maybe like that. And then we can kind of see what this looks like. Let's just get one more like right here. And then we can start plotting this all in. So let's just get one. Oh, it never, like, why? It won't let me. Let's do like that, and then we can, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that for now, I guess. Then we can connect that, connect this. Let's go as close to, oh, I can like put this anywhere. I don't know if we'll be able to build it, but let's just try that. Let's just connect that part, and then we can keep going around. That's looking pretty good. And then let's put that right there. Okay, that's looking good. And then this will just kind of, I could probably even take this kind of like that maybe. That's pretty cool. Got a nice little castle in here. And I might even do like another tier if possible. Let's just do like another tier like that. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Just like 2 tiers. That's actually pretty sweet. I'm just gonna lock that in. So we need a lot of planks, a lot of timber to build that. But we'll just wait until that. We can at least tax our people now. So let's do a little bit of a land tax. Let's just do about 10%, and then we can get to 250 and then build our second town. I think that'll be perfect. We could get some vegetables as well. Could get beetroots there. But yeah, we gotta build a few more houses. We'll get those all done. And I think a couple more, what do you call it, hitching posts might be nice. So let's get maybe one in here if we can. Maybe along here we can get a few of them. Right there might be fine. I think that'll be great. Some of these houses are starting to come up. We got most of that stuff delivered. We got 10 timbers, so let's keep going around the circle and get all of this built. We have a new part of town to grow. I think this will be good enough for 2 houses. There we go. Build that. And we got one more little spot here. Hopefully some trees will grow in here. That'd be quite nice. We have tons of firewood. Honestly, I could stop production of firewood. Like, we only need 1 more on there now. We got lots of charcoal, even though it is... No, we're not even selling charcoal. Yeah, let's definitely free up some workers there. And then what we can do, our berries are doing very healthy, so let's get 3 workers on there. That's at 170 already, and it's done. So let's just do that. And actually, this is a perfect time. Let's get our harvest going here. So we can free up a couple more workers. We can do maybe our planters. And then that fills that up quite nicely. And then I guess we could continue to plant a little bit since we have the extra help. Okay, perfect. Now we can get a nice harvest completed. Hopefully they can get all that done. Here they come. Looking beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I hope they can get all this done. They're spread out quite thinly, so we'll have to see. It's only the 7th, so they definitely have time. But they are going quite slow. See, this is what they do. They like harvest a little bit and then they jump across every field. So I think what I'll do, let's prioritize like these ones. And then we can maybe move on to those after. I think that's going to be a better plan. Yeah, they just like waste so much time. That's kind of annoying. Let's actually turn that off and let's make sure we get all that done. It's the 14th, so we're only halfway through the month. And then we can move on to the rest of these. So let's do this one next. We'll get everybody on that one. And then this can be... Maybe, you know what, we could get some flax because they already have workers doing that. So let's just get some flax, why not? And this is ready. Let's get some flax again. I think we should be able to get all that done. Perfect. That's absolutely beautiful. So I think we might as well even get a couple of oxen on here while they're working on that. We got all of that completed. Look at all that. Tons of rye. So that is perfect. I think let's actually check this out. This has been exhausted now. So let's get them available and then they can be... I mean, now that we're going to have the flax, I might want some more workers on there. Let's get another one on there. And we should get more wool out of that. Actually, we have some hides too, so let's save those up for when we get a tier 3 house, which should be coming pretty soon. I might be able to upgrade one of them soon here. And then I can get a shoemaker. And then I can start making some shoes. So yeah, let's kind of just wait for that. In the meantime, we are going to need a tannery. So I guess let's get one of those built. Those are free. You got 3 workers. Oh my gosh, they drained that pretty fast. So many berries, that's crazy. So let's free them up as well. Got 3 workers on there. Who else? Let's maybe fill these up again. We're kind of at the point where we're going to have lots of extra help. So that is definitely nice. We got all of these built. Got 11 timber. We could build a couple more houses. I might as well do that. I don't know if this is going to let us. Let's maybe start here. There we go. We can get 2 plots in there. Perfect. And then all of these are actually pretty big. So I think what we'll do, let's get some animal pens on the weird looking ones. And then the bigger ones we'll do some vegetable gardens maybe. Honestly, let's just get a bunch of animal pens. We still have to build quite a bit. These are pretty big. Let's get some vegetable gardens. And then maybe a chicken coop, just to switch it up a little bit. I don't know what I want to put in here. I could probably put like a little market area or something. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Even like another tavern or something, just to look kind of neat. Let's put a tavern in here. And then I can kind of split this up. So let's just take this path, continue it on through here. And then I could take this. Oh my gosh, it's like I planned this. And kind of split that up. And then I can get a few things like a bread maker. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. I could get one of those. Let's maybe fill up the edges first. Then get a bread maker right in here. I don't know what else I can really fit in here though. What other things? Like a tannery? No, tannery would stink. Clay furnace maybe? I don't know. Yes, I could. It'd be kind of a random thing, but even like a bloomery in here might be kind of cool. And then a smithy. I don't know. We can kind of figure it out. And then over here actually would be perfect for a little market area. So let's just do a nice big market right there. I think that'll be perfect. And in fact, I might even get another granary along here. Maybe just like right here would be kind of nice. Harvest season has ended. They got all of that done. So that is amazing. Honestly, yeah, let's turn all of this into flax. Let's get everybody working. I think that'll be quite nice, actually. More people have moved in. We should be able to get lots of wool and yarn now. Let's get some more iron. I think that'll be a good plan. Then, yeah, we need to build all these anyway, so wait for that. Could upgrade a couple more houses. Can't quite get any more or any tier 3s, but that will come. Okay, we have 253 now, so it looks like we have enough. In fact, I don't need to tax these people anymore. We'll wait till next spring, and then I will start a new town, which will be quite nice. We can get some barley, lots of crazy stuff out of that. Some clay as well. I think that'll be a nice... We'll just get a humble little town, maybe like 10 families or something. Kind of simulate that we took some of these people and they have offered to move to this little town. I think we'll try that out. Yeah, this is looking beautiful. I could expand into here, but honestly, we just have so many houses. We have so many houses. What do we need to build this? We need a lot of planks and some timber. So let's stop selling planks. I could get somebody back on here. Honestly, it's going to take a lot to get more timber. Yeah, I could kind of chop into this area. Let's just build this down here. And then I may even move this one. Here, let's do this. Let's just demolish this for now. And then I can take a path right off of here. And kind of just come right in between these. And then I can get another one right across. And then I might as well move all of this stuff down here. Like this I can move. This I can move down here. And I think that'll be pretty good. We'll have 2 logging camps, and that'll actually free up some work. Or some people in here. I don't necessarily want to fill this up, but I think... Yeah, I don't think I'll put any houses in here. But I might actually get a path coming right off here just to connect there. Make it a little bit easier, if anything. Let's see, what does this look like now? I can maybe change this up a little bit. Just connect there, maybe. That looks pretty good. We have 4 families available, but I'm just going to wait till we can put them on there. How's our fields doing? Are they working pretty hard at that? They should be. I think they'll come back. I think they all harvested all their vegetables and stuff or something. We got 6 apples. Okay, that's something. Might be enough to upgrade a house or 2. Maybe? Ah, not quite. We need timber, actually, so that will be an issue. Let's take them off of there. We need timber, so we'll wait a little bit longer for that. We have these ready to go. I could probably upgrade those. Maybe get another ox. Yeah, we do have lots of time to get those fields done, so that's perfect. Okay, I am back. My wife just got me a booster juice. I'm so excited. Got pomegranate passion. Definitely my favorite. If you guys have a favorite booster juice flavor, let me know in the comments. Why not? Tell me. Go ahead, tell me what your favorite flavor is. Maybe I'll try it next time. Is that just a Canadian thing, by the way? I don't know if that's just a Canadian thing. But I feel proud nonetheless. Could get some more firewood. Honestly, we're good for firewood for a while. We don't need to even spend the resources on that. So let's just get some timber really quick. Get a couple of oxen on there. How are our fields doing? Looks like everyone's flocking over to get those done. But looks like we're, oh my gosh, 43? That's actually pretty good. We're going to get a lot of flax out of that. And then we already have a weaver's workshop, so they'll just make linen out of it. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. This is actually pretty full, so I might even get another little a little pasture here. So let's just go across here. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's just go here. Actually, let's just do this. Let's take this around. Something like that. This is still in the way, so we got lots of firewood in the way, but I think I'd like to get another pasture in here. Let's just do like something like this, maybe. I feel like that's perfect. Let's go with that. So that'll be a nice pasture. That'll give us 54 more room, and then now we can start getting some timber again. Did I move my saw pit? No, looks like it's still in the same location. Yeah, let's just work on some timber for now. Looks like we got basically all of these done, so let's get our goats back. Let's actually go mostly goats. And all those are being built. Some vegetables. Let's do cabbages on the bigger ones. Might be better. That's more vegetable gardens there. So it's November. I think they pretty much got all of this done. Like 43, 43. This one they're working on. Actually, they might not even get all this done. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I have it all weird. Shoot, I had it all, let's set that back to medium. There we go. Now they can kind of just work on everything. So I think with that, let's actually get rid of our oxen. And we're just about done that. Let's just do all manpower and then we can get the rest of that done. Honestly, should we get more We don't have a whole lot more fertility for flax, so I guess there's no point in doing that. It'll be nice to free up 8 more families to do that. This could be something. I think you'd be a perfect little chicken coop. Maybe some more goats throughout here. And then we can prepare all these. So let's just do more vegetable gardens. That'd be perfect. Chicken coop, chicken coop. And then all of these would be pretty good vegetable gardens as well. So this is perfect. We got lots of living space for people now. And I sure used all of that space, didn't I? So I don't even have room for any more trees, which is interesting. Oh, we don't need this many people on here, I don't think. We have more families than I know what to do with, honestly. We got basically all of this done. Didn't quite get that done, which is a little bit sad. And now we need to thresh it all into that. Oh, you know what? I kind of messed that up. Where's our storehouse? Let's pause this. Okay, they haven't... Oh no, I think it's granary. Yeah, they haven't done it yet. So let's actually go like this and turn off all grains and rye and wheat and all that stuff. We'll only collect flour. So we'll keep all the grain and all that stuff over here. And then we can turn it into flour, and then we can just have that all shipped over here, which should be perfect. Yeah, if we can turn off grain and all flour, it'll keep it all right here. Or in here, actually. And then it's just nice and easy. It's just right next door. So it works out quite nicely. You know what? Could I get another farmhouse? Oh, I totally could. In fact, I might put that there and then move it. I might demolish this once we have the time. Oh, we haven't turned any of this into grain. Okay, we need to get some families on there to get that turned over into grain. And then we can start making some bread. I have no sweet clue where we put those. Like, I know I have one here. I guess that's a tannery. Did I put a communal oven somewhere else? I don't see. We got a saw pit there. That might be our only one. But yeah, we have a decent amount of that stuff. We don't really need more tools, so we'll just be a little bit sparing with those. Honestly, I might even need another Reaver's workshop pretty soon. Or maybe not, actually. We actually have a nice balance of all that stuff. So we're getting lots of clothes, a decent amount of ale. Basically not making any money right now, which is a little bit sad. But that is fine for now. Oh, we literally just need money and timber. And no, and planks, sorry. So let's get some planks really quick. We have lots of timber. We need planks, then I can upgrade some of these houses. Let's get a permanently assigned ox on there as well. Oh, we've just spent all our money. Come on. We need some planks really quick here. What are these guys doing? Guiding an ox. Okay, we have planks now. Oh, no, we don't have fruits. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, that's so annoying. That's fine, I guess. We'll at least have some planks. I bet you they are actually going pretty slow with that. Let's get a couple of workers on there so we can start making some flour. We have a lot of extra families just sitting around doing nothing. So let's just have like 4 families doing that. And then we can upgrade that to get it ready. What else could we do with our time? I could upgrade these. Those poor oxen are having to stand out in the cold. Let's give them a little roof over their heads, if anything. Let's get a couple more workers on there. Again, we're still doing good for firewood, so no issues there at all. We'll build those. Yeah, we still can't upgrade any of these houses, which is a little bit sad. It is sad. Let's make some more tools really quick. Because there's not really anything else we can do. Our tannery I could do, but then they'll just start selling it at the marketplace, so I don't really want to do that yet. These are all ready, so let's just make all of these into vegetable gardens. These are perfect for vegetable gardens. That's already busy. And then I think they all have a designated thing for them to do. So I think that's good. We'll get some more goats once the time comes. I don't know how to make more money, honestly. I could start selling goats. Like, honestly, I have so many of them. I don't need that many. So let's actually get a livestock trading post again. And maybe just put it like... I don't really know where to put it. Like right there, I guess. Yeah, we have our tavern there. Let's just put our livestock trading post like right there. And then we can start selling goats. That would actually be a really good way of making money because we have so many goats. Or sheep, sorry. We have lots of sheep. So no issues there. How are we doing with all this? We still need to get some more money, so that will take care of itself once we sell some sheep. Now let's actually set this to highest priority just so we can get that done. And I'm probably even going to put like 3 families on there. I don't know why these guys are taking so long. What are they doing? Crafting? They should be threshing. So can I set my threshing priority? It says low. Let's set it to high. That actually defaulted to low. So that's interesting. So now they should thresh it a little bit faster, hopefully. Well, that's glitched. I don't know how these updates... I've never made a game. So, I mean, I gotta give them credit, obviously. They know what they're doing. But I don't know how this works in one update and then the next one, it just doesn't. Could somebody explain that to me? I just don't really get that, to be honest. Yeah, there's like no grain and they're not doing anything. So let's just maybe just have 1 family on there. Is that 2 families? I don't know. This is ready to go. Okay, livestock trading post. Let's get 3 workers on there, and now we can export. What do we want to export? We can actually get more out of the sheep, and a lot of them are growing up. I think let's sell the sheep because we could sell them for so much more. So let's export the sheep. Let's set it at like, yeah, like 40, maybe 40. Let's try that because these lambs are going to turn into sheep, so it's kind of just free money. Let's try that. I don't know. That should be pretty good. And we'll make some money that way. Can't upgrade these quite yet. I think let's use the money for all of this stuff. So let's get some like cabbages, carrots, all that good stuff. I don't even get beetroots because you get them a lot faster. But it's a low yield. So it's like kind of a balance, I guess. But I don't know. It just doesn't really appeal to me all that much. Yeah, why not? Let's just get it. And then all of these are kind of ready to go. We need a little bit more money to get that one done, but I think the rest of those will be taken care of. We're getting lots of timber now, so actually this could happen. This could happen now. We have enough timber now, so we just need some more planks. So if we actually did this, let's just set this to 117 or 118 just to make sure we have enough, I guess. Let's make some planks real quick, and in fact let's just let's permanently assign an ox just so we can get that done. We got tons of timber, so that's amazing. Oh, we have some bandits. Oh, they're taking some stuff from us, aren't they? I could go for them, couldn't I? Oh, I don't know if it's really worth it. How are we doing? We got, we're out of iron ore now, so we don't need anybody on here anymore. Cannery, communal. Okay, here's our communal oven. So let's get somebody on there. And then we can have some nice freshly baked bread over here as well. So let's get a family there too. And it's almost spring, so then we can build our second town. That's a communal oven, that's a communal oven. We have lots of them. And then another tavern. So honestly, I could get somebody over here as well. Just a small tavern, why not? We'll supply some more houses that way. We have lots of ale, so that's definitely fine. They are very slowly going through all of that. That's a problem. That's the new problem we have to deal with. But we should be able to get... Yeah, we have 114 flowers, so we got lots of that. So then we can make quite a bit of bread at least. Let's get another family on there. I don't know. Okay, it's officially spring. Let's get a worker back, and I think I'd like to get them on there instead. Who else can we free up? Like I don't know. We're gonna have quite a bit of timber. Let's just keep them working, but I need to get some fish. Let's free up at least a couple of workers. Let's get 2 on our fishing, and then maybe 1 more on our forager hut. And then let's swing on over here and start our new build. So like I said, we have our fish over here. That's gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie, especially early game. We're gonna have to get our fields up and running right away. So let's get our tent. Let's build, probably not close to here. Let's build as close to our berry hut as possible. Maybe just like right there. And then we can start a few things. So let's get some timber. We can probably start chopping. And this is a farming region, so we don't need to do anything crazy. Let's just get some timber, all that stuff. Let's get our berry hut first. Let's put it right close to there. And then we can just take this out. Maybe just leave that there. Let's take this through here. Lead that right up to there. Connect that to there. And then we're going to need our granary, which I'll probably just put... Where can we put our granary? Let's put our granary right in here. Let's do this. Let's get our market right here. I think that would be decent. And put our granary right there. Our storehouse can go right. Make sure we got the right one. Let's put our storehouse there. That'll be perfect. And then we can kind of just take this down and connect it to our King's Road. And then that gives us lots of area. So, I mean, we have really good fertility everywhere, but what is our best fertility? This is really good barley fertility right here. So if I'm going to get a farm, I mean, we'll have to wait a little bit, I guess. Don't want to jump the gun. I should have built it a little closer. I don't know. We'll have to wait. I could maybe get this now. I don't even have enough timber, so let's just wait. I gotta wait till these guys get on their feet. So let's get our forager hut up and running. We can build a couple of things. We can get some timber. And then let's actually move our hitching post to right there. And then I think we could get another one as well, just to up our production. So let's just honestly let them chop down any tree that they want. I'm not even going to do a designated area. They can just chop down anything. Oh, we will make sure this is on so we don't chop down our berries. Forager hut is ready. Let's get some berries coming in. And we're going to want to do something to do with fields, our farming for our upgrade. Like probably this or something. We'll kind of revisit that once the time comes. Yeah, let's get some timber right away. We can work on our granary and storehouse. I think that'll be perfect. Now let's use a little bit of the money that we have to get another ox. Okay, these are ready to go. Let's quickly get somebody on there before it rains. We'll still have to take care of our other regions, so let's slow this down just for a second. Not really a whole lot to do though. We've got all, like I could get some goats there. And everything else is taken care of. There, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So what do we need to build this? We have enough planks now. And we're actually very close to timber. We actually have too many planks now. So let's, they shouldn't use any more to make planks, I don't think. So let's just, I guess we'll need some more though, won't we? We'll just wait till we get 66 timber and then we can start building that. That'll be a nice little thing. Yeah, we got one family to quickly put somewhere here. Let's just get some more timber going, I guess. And then we can start building our castle. That'll be exciting. So yeah, we're getting berries. Start emptying that out. We kind of just need to grow to the point where we can get a farm. So let's just let's go through here. And just do something like that. And then we could even, well, I don't know. Let's just take that back. I think we don't need anybody in our storehouse right now. We might be able to live just off of berries, so I'm hoping that's the case. I don't plan on building a very big town, so I think that might kind of help us. Let's just get some houses. So I think if we build our main town right in here, that's kind of the least fertile area. So let's just get some houses. Yeah, like barley, flax, all that stuff. Really sucks over here, so I think that's perfect. Let's split this up. And then we can get some houses. And honestly, just having like really big lots just for farmers to enjoy might be perfect. So let's just go with that. Then we can create a nice little town. What else do we need over here? We're probably going to need a well. We could probably get one of those just like, well, I don't know. I'd like to keep some of this intact, so let's maybe put a well right there. And maybe just kind of do something like this. And then I might split this up. Maybe just like this. Maybe, well, yeah, let's kind of keep all of this intact if we can. Then we can get some houses in here. That might be alright. Wait till we get a little bit more timber. I could also get a saw pit up and running, woodcutter's lodge, and I don't know, like I said, I could get this going, but it's just, yeah, let's maybe do it. It will give us some fish. It's not like it's just a waste of time. Yeah, we can literally just put this right there. So let's just throw that in there, and then we can get that to our main town. Okay, that is excellent. These will be ready for some nice big vegetable gardens, and that will help with food alone. We're still getting a decent amount of timber, so that's nice. I think we have a couple of oxen helping build some stuff. So what else do we need right now? We got firewood, or we will have firewood. Stone, I guess we don't need to do that yet. We could maybe just build that, and just have it ready. Yeah, we might as well do that. Running out of fuel. So yeah, we should, we don't really need fuel right now, but I think we will want to get that eventually. So that's fine. We have our little marketplace ready to go. Once somebody moves in, we can get them ready to go. But I think that's going to be fine for now. We do have 5 timber. Now let's see how this would work if we got... Does this look super weird? Might even try this. Yeah, it looks like it can do that. That wouldn't be too bad. It definitely looks weird. Let's maybe just do that. I kind of like that. That's not bad at all. So this one, let's see. So we could get this one farming at elevation. I don't think we're at elevation, so I don't really know. Cheaper animal imports, increased mining labor speed. We might as well do that. It has to do with farming, so let's just try it. We might be at elevation. I mean, technically we are elevated above the water, so otherwise we would be drowning right now. So whatever, that's fine. Let's just get one extra family to help build those houses. And then I think I might get somebody in my storehouse. How's this doing? Is that... They're kind of working on that slowly. That's going to take a while, though. We have our saw pit. Yeah, let's just get some more timber. That's good. We can start working on that. And one more family has moved in over here. This is looking pretty nice. We have lots of hides. Let's see if we can upgrade some houses. By golly, we can. I don't want to upgrade these ones yet. And I should have thought about this a little bit faster, actually. Let's upgrade that. And these ones. Oh, wait. No, I used up all the timber and planks. Oh, I wish I could go back. Okay, well, we'll be able to get that up and running again pretty soon here. I guess I could maybe... Oh, I missed my chance. That really sucks. I guess that's fine, though. Man, carrots and apples and all that stuff is not working very well. We do have lots of... Wow, they're almost done threshing. Taking forever. But they're at least working on this, so that is kind of nice. Livestock trading post making some money, that's good. Okay, this is now done. Can I upgrade this yet? We need some fruits and vegetables to be able to upgrade that. That would be the perfect one to become a boot maker. I might actually get a couple more workers on my market. That would be a bad idea. Just so we can spread that stuff a little bit faster. I was going to get another granary and storehouse over here. But we already have a little market area over there. We can kind of just keep that there. We might as well upgrade these to level 3. We're actually almost at to be able to build that. So let's just wait a little bit longer. I could upgrade these. I don't know why I can't upgrade this one. We just built it. But they're just struggling to get some stuff over there, I guess. I could sell berries, honestly. We have so much food. Could I sell berries? What do we sell them for? 2 each? That's hardly even worth it, but honestly, let's just do it. Let's export some. Let's keep like... I could honestly keep like 500 and then still have plenty of food. So let's just sell lots of berries. That will actually give us a ton of money. And then... yeah, that'll really help us out, to be honest. Need a little bit more timber. Come on. Looks like we've actually planted quite a bit of trees in here as well, so that's nice. Okay, they've done everything they can. That's perfect. Actually, they were working on that. I wonder if I should let them continue doing that. Let's get one more family on here, and then we can buy another horse. Because we have a lot of berries to sell. So I think that'll be a good thing. How's firewood doing? We should probably start doing that again, to be honest. So let's just get a couple of families on there, getting some firewood, and then we need to make some charcoal too. So yeah, let's do that. Still can't upgrade those. That's fine. Let's check back over here. Nobody has moved in, but we are getting lots of houses, so that's at least good. Got a little market going on here. Let's get a couple of planks. Actually, let's just finish these houses quick and then we can do that. Yeah, the sooner we can... we got 9 timber. Let's actually get our farm going here. So let's get our farmhouse. Where's barley? I guess we could just have one here. And one not right there. And then we'll keep it as close as we can. Yeah, we can go like right there. And then we'll put our windmill right nice and close. Honestly, this isn't bad. I could probably do that. But we will need some planks first. Somebody's moved in. That's nice. So now we can start growing. That's perfect. And then I might get a couple more houses on this side. We'll have to kind of plan that. Let's maybe get one more worker on our forager hut to get some more berries. I could maybe get another sheep farm as well. It's going to be a really good harvest. I'm actually excited for this. It's almost September. Where else could we get somebody? I guess one more on our storehouse wouldn't really hurt. That would help just more people move in. In fact, somebody else just moved in. I don't know why. Requirements not met. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We can upgrade these houses, but for some reason I can't do these ones. I just find that a little bit... There we go. Now we can upgrade them. Perfect. So let's get those done, and then we can make some boots. Now we'll need to get somebody on our tannery to turn those hides into leather, and then we can make some shoes. I think that'll make people a little bit happier as well. And once we have all that flax, I think these guys will be a little bit overloaded, but I think they should be able to handle it over time anyway. Okay. Now we still need more timber, but that should come up pretty quickly. We're getting a little bit of firewood. And we are making quite a bit of bread. Somebody else just moved in. Where can we get them? I think this one. Yeah, let's get a shoemaker. And then you can be a bakery, maybe? Since it's so close to town, that's actually kind of... might not be a terrible idea. I might need to make more clothes as well. Yeah, just one cobbler's workshop. I don't really know what else to do. Malt, we're making lots of ale. Definitely not a brewery. This is a level 3. I don't know. Let's maybe try a bakery. And then we can actually just get rid of these communal ovens. Because then we'll just permanently make all that stuff. And then our bloomery, we don't need there anymore. So let's just have some area to kind of chill out, I guess, over here. I think that'll be pretty good. We're almost able to build this stupid thing. So we need 2 more timber. It's September, it's September, it's the 14th of September. What am I thinking? That's going to be shrinking. Let's free up all these people. And we need to, yeah, let's keep 1 on there just to get a little bit more. We don't need to supply ale right now. And how are we doing for iron? We're actually out of everything. So let's just get all those guys back. The communal oven. We can just get rid of that. We have a bakery now. And I think that is all right. So let's just get some workers on here. I think let's put it... yeah, we can get them on there. And then we'll just keep 1 more worker on there. And that should be enough. Let's start with these ones and then move on to the other ones. We need to be as efficient as possible here. And these guys are also out of something to do, I think. We don't need them. Yeah, we're out of grain, so yeah, we can free them up. Let's actually get a few more workers here to help out since we are starting a little bit later. I think it will be nice to have the help. So Fisherman Hut, they are out of work as well. Let's get them over there to help out. And then hopefully we can get all of that done. Still never finished that, so that's at least 1 less field to do. There, we at least got all of that flax. We got a decent amount actually, so that's lovely. And now we can move on to bigger and better things. So this is still pretty sad. Let's just set that to fallow for the year. And then we got 1 field left to do. So we actually managed to get all of it done pretty close. Set that to fallow, and then everybody's going to be doing that. So that's perfect. Okay, they just missed out, so that's fine. I'm actually just going to burn these fields. Just so they can all be under the same schedule. Let's just do fallow, burn that, and fallow. Okay, so that's perfect. Got all that done. Now we can free up a bunch of workers. Let's just put like 3 on there. And then, I don't know, should I get another weaver's workshop? We got a lot of flax to burn through, so hopefully they can do that. And the wool. Let's get more workers on here again. 1 each. And we have a couple more. We could do, yeah, we're out of iron. We have 111 tools, that's perfect. Hides, I could get another tannery, but I don't really need to. And we officially have enough, so honestly, let's just keep them available. We can build this thing now. Okay, we are ready to get this thing done. So let's commit that. Set it to highest priority. It'll take a little bit of time to build it all, but that shouldn't be too bad. I think having a couple more oxen would help. So we got these over here. Let's get another ox. And I think that'll be good. Yeah, we'll have a year of fallow. And there's really nothing to do around here anymore. I think all of it got sent here. Yeah, all of our flax is there. So we can free them up. And then we can have 7 families to be able to build all that stuff. think that'll kind of help out quite a bit. And hopefully more people move in. I need to go take out those bandits. Oh my gosh, they took 14 hides. That's the last thing I wanted you to be able to... Are you kidding me? Oh, that's not good. We got lots of ale. Should be making money off of those berries. We could sell charcoal again if we wanted. I feel like that'd be a pretty good idea. Let's sell it again. We don't need to export any firewood. Let's sell some charcoal. And that should really help. Let's see, what else can we do? I love how it's just a designated bakery. They should be able to get lots of bread baked. Now we don't need, actually we do have a little bit more flour, so that's good. And then honestly, yeah, we'll just keep them plugging along alone. And then this communal oven we could probably just get rid of. We got a bloomery that we don't really need anymore, as well as our smithy. So that frees up some space if we want it. And our tannery. Yeah, let's just keep about 8 families available to build all that stuff. We have so much stuff to transport over there, so that'll take a lot of time. And honestly, we don't need as many people getting timber anymore since we already have the stuff that we need. So let's keep about 12 families available. Let's go over here. We had some people move in, so that is amazing. Let's maybe get a couple of things. We have 140 planks, so that is probably enough to keep us alive forever. Let's get another one on our timber. That's all good. I guess we could upgrade these. We'll need some more timber. Let's get our quarry or stone gathering camp, which we already have actually. Let's quickly gather all of that. These are all ready to go. And then I think this next year we can kind of just get some fields. Doesn't have to be anything insane. Like, let's just get a few fields in here. Some nice big ones. Honestly, I might even just plow right over my no, let's keep that. But that's really good barley. This is really good barley. Let's just do something like that, and then I can just get a few fields in there. And honestly, that'll be a nice little start. Oh, that's so far away from our farmhouses. I may have to move these. That's so dumb. Let's move these a little bit closer, shall we? Let's put them about right there. Might be a little bit better. Nice and close. And then we still need this thing to go somewhere. I don't know where we want to put it. It would have been ideal to put it right in the middle, but let's just have it like over here. Okay, we need some fuel really bad. I don't know where all our people are. Let's take one off of there. We don't need anybody on there. Let's start getting some firewood. And then that might be good. Didn't quite make it over here. That's fine. Actually, we have 4 months of food. I might want to get somebody over there really quick. We got that thing upgraded. Oh, we have people getting stone right now. Let's getting stone, not getting stoned is gosh. Let's get 3 families on there. Let's quickly get some fish. So we got 168. Let's set it to like 80. Let's just get a little bit more food if we can before it's too late. This is looking nice. I think since they're just wooden walls, they'll be a lot faster to build this, I'm kind of hoping. So we'll see. Let's order another ox, maybe available in 1 more day. There we go. Another ox to kind of help us out. And then let's just free up a couple more oxes. They're all just going to be available to do that. So I don't think we'll get any timber anyway. So that's going to be fine. We got lots of berries. It says we have 2,000 food. I don't know. Oh, we have 500 carp, so that helps. That definitely helps. Let's upgrade some of these now. And maybe a couple more workers on here. What else we got going on? We got flax, making lots of clothes. Actually, we need to switch to linen clothes. So we're going to be upgrading that pretty soon. Let's switch one of these to linen. And then we could make gambesons. We don't really need to though. Let's make some more different clothing. So I think that'll be good. Honestly, we really need another weaver's workshop. So if we get a little bit more timber, we can do that. Oh my gosh, they're almost done it already. Look at this. They don't even have everything transported. We're still waiting on a lot of timber. That's kind of crazy. Well, that came up quite fast. The stone walls that take forever. That's beautiful. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah. We have everything delivered, so we're basically just waiting on some timber now. So let's get some people doing other stuff again. Let's get 3 on there, a couple on there. That'll be good. And where else? That's all fallow. Oh, it says 92 now. Let's just leave it, I guess, for the year. Got one on our forager hut. We can just leave them be. Oh, did we? I thought we had another little... Did we get another? Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, and that's upgraded as well, so that's good. We got our tannery. We have a lot of hides still, so I might even get another worker on there. And then if we can get enough timber, that would be quite nice. Let's set this to like... Well, I don't know. I might even just take a family member off of there. We have lots of planks, so that's definitely plenty. We can upgrade a few of these houses now. And just keep going. And that'll actually give us a lot more living space. And since we already have shoes coming in, we can keep our people happy immediately. So let's see this. Level 3. Yeah, footwear. We basically just need church access level 2, and then we could upgrade to level 4 houses. We have a very happy town here. But yeah, let's just wait till we get a little bit more timber. And then we can get another weaver's workshop. We need to put some people somewhere, so let's maybe get a couple more workers there. That'll probably help. Got a little market going here. That's kind of cool. Let's maybe get another worker here. Just so we can supply all of these lovely people. And we got somebody up there. Can upgrade that house. And then we might as well upgrade a couple more here. Look at this thing. We're almost done. That's kind of crazy. Just need a little bit more timber delivered. I don't even know what to do with the rest of my people here. I guess I could just... I've had these people replanting trees this whole time, so... They're kind of just still doing that, I guess. Oh, those bandits are taking so much for stuff. Linen, they're taking. Okay, I might go kill them really quick. Let's take some guys. Oh, there's 2 bandit camps. There's 3 bandit camps. Yikes. Okay. Well, these are going to be ready. We need a lot more houses here, so let's get some more of those. We got 13 timber. And let's get some more houses in here. This stuff is in the way. Let's just move those really quick. Just anywhere will do that. And let's get some houses coming in here. So let's go maybe one bunch of houses right there. Perfect. And then we'll have enough people or for them to move in, so let's be good. Should have a decent amount of rubble stone. Yeah, let's get this house built. That is priority number 1. Let's see, did we get all of that fish fished? Are they still fishing? No, they're gathering right now. So let's just take them back to do some other stuff here. Let's upgrade these and get that ready to go. We need some money as well. Having a church would probably be a pretty good idea. Let's get another worker. 2 more workers on there. We got a decent amount of firewood. That's good. Okay, we got some houses coming up here that'll really help, and then we can get our farm up and running. I need to get some more oxen though. So we have that one. Let's maybe get a couple more hitching posts. Let's just kind of load this up. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Nothing else we can really do with that. We got 9 families available here. I'm basically at the point where I just don't even have enough things for people to do. Like, what do I even do here? Let's get a couple more workers here, even though it's winter and they can't do anything with it. I guess... Normally, I guess I'd have, like, more, like, blacksmiths and all that stuff. What I can do, though, is get another granary and storehouse. Well, let's get some of those. And then I can move some stuff, distribute it a little bit better. And it's a little bit closer for these guys. They're just about done this. Oh, I have $2,000. That's kind of nice. This Manor is done. Look at that in all its glory. That's beautiful. Kind of looks like Isengard. I didn't do that on purpose at all. I'm just kidding. It looks pretty sweet though. I definitely like the look of that. So we can tax our people if we want. Absolutely beautiful. But I don't think I really need to. One thing I'm like still annoyed by is the tax office is cosmetic only. We literally even have tax in the game. What do you mean it's cosmetic only? I should have to buy a tax office to tax my people. I don't know. A little bit weird. Okay, we're out of hides. Let's just get one family there. Got lots of shoes for our people. And I can upgrade a few more houses here. Let's just start upgrading. We have 43 timber. Let's get another weaver's workshop. These guys have lots to do. Actually, maybe not. They're actually doing pretty well. So they might not need any more help. I could probably get another sheep farm though. That's definitely what I can do. Let's put that like right in here. Let's get that done. That's a perfect thing to get more people doing. And then our tavern, I could probably have another worker on. Maybe this one as well. Let's maybe upgrade that one. That'll be good. Let's upgrade this stuff. And a little bit more planks. Let's get somebody on there now. We've upgraded a couple of things. I guess let's just keep going. We do need some more planks, but we could upgrade some more of this stuff. We're at 84% approval rating. This is amazing. Everywhere is nice and happy. I could upgrade my churches. I just don't have the stuff for it. I need stone, and that's just not happening. It's just way too expensive. You know what? I could do it. Let's do it. What do I need for this thing? I need 20 dressed stone, mortar, and clay. So I'm just going to buy it all. I'm too lazy. Dressed stone, very expensive. I need 20 of that. Let's set that to 20. I don't want to buy any more. I need mortar, which that I can just import 10 of. And then I also need some clay roof tiles. I do have clay. I'm just, again, too lazy. So let's just buy that as well. And then we can upgrade our church. I think that's all we need. Yeah, that should be perfect. And then I could even upgrade some of these houses to level 4 if I wanted. Upgrade these to level 3 already. That's beautiful. It's like the most successful town I've ever had. They're doing very well. Got lots of food. Fuel could be better, but we are selling charcoal, so that is a thing. We still have lots of berries, and those dirty bandits. They're taking all our stuff. Okay, let's just fill up some things here. So where else could we get some people? Maybe one more on our tavern. I could maybe get another another brewery that might kind of help, and then we can kind of just keep more stuff flowing through here. So let's get another brewery. And we can upgrade that now. Upgrade all of this. They'll be all nice and happy. Let's just keep going. Finally getting some planks. It's almost spring. So that's nice. We could get our farms going again. Let's get a bunch of workers on there with a couple of oxen, and they might be able to get everything done. So let's do rye on all of them. And hopefully they can get them all completed. Okay, that's good. Let's set them to medium just so they all kind of just work on all of them. People are cold. That's not good. Okay, well, we're doing pretty good. Getting lots of timber again. We've planted trees in here. We just need to plant over here now. So let's go to our forester's hut. And let's just do this whole big area. As well as that. Let's make sure it's doing that. So many bandits. I really need to go fight those guys. Yeah, right now is not really the time. It's a peaceful build anyway. Let's just let them be. If I could free up a couple more workers, that would be nice. I could also upgrade all of these houses if I want. Yeah, let's just get some more level 3 houses. And we can continue on with that. Do we have enough? We can build our church now. It's beautiful. Let's pause this before we buy any more of this stuff. Let's turn all of it off. Spent definitely enough money on that. But yeah, we'll upgrade our church and that'll be amazing. And then we can even do some level 4 stuff. That's exciting. Are we at? Oh my gosh, we got like a, I don't know what they would call this tier, but still 2 more to go. How big of a town do you want me to make? That's kind of nuts. I can upgrade these ones. We might as well do those. And then this one as well. Got another brewery. I can upgrade that. Oh, we have 68 herbs. We should sell those. We'll keep 10. That sounds good to me. We shall keep 10. We have 1 more worker. Now we need to get them back to their forager huts. So that's definitely where I can put some more people. And then that is ready. What happened to all our people? I just had so many. That's so funny. Upgrade these. Working on that. So yeah, we are just a little bit busy right now. That is how I like it to be. Let's go back over here and check out these guys. Let's get our fields going. So we can actually upgrade that as well as this. So let's get as many oxen on here as we can. We only have 2 though. And there's not really any way to make money. Got lots of firewood. Let's take you back as well as you. And then we can max out our fields. Let's do a nice variety. Let's do like wheat. We'll do some barley. This is a nice barley field. Let's do, and then 90% there. Actually, what's this one? 83%. Let's do some rye. Very nice little variety. Actually, most of it's barley. Let's do, this one can be, maybe this one. Well, 76%. Let's do rye there. That's probably better. And then hopefully they can get all that done. Let's get a few workers on our fields with a couple of oxen to help out. And we're basically out of oxen, so that's all we can do. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's upgrade that. Yeah, we'll kind of see. They might be able to get all that done. Got some oxen there to help. Oh, somebody else just moved in as well, so let's get a couple more workers. Let's maybe upgrade all of these as well. Why not? It's my goal to have the entire town level 3 or higher. So we can definitely upgrade these. We didn't chop all those trees for nothing, so let's upgrade those. What else can we do? See, I'm so glad I did this. That looks so much better. Very majestic next to our church on the other side. It's very cool. Upgrade that. Now we just need planks, basically. But we're getting lots of timber at least. Let's actually get... We have lots of... let's do that. I don't know. Should we even... Oh wait, they're done. How are they done already? Oh, they're still working on it. That's why. Well, hopefully they'll be able to get all that done. It's still April, so they got lots of time. We got one more on there. I'd love to get some more berries, even though we have so many of them. Got some carrots, got some cabbages, lots of bread, so I think we're doing all right. And then these are ready to be upgraded as well, so I can get more workers on there if more people move in. 87% to 88%. How can we get even higher? So fruits, animal produce, that would help. I think just more workers on... Yeah, we kind of just need more granary and storehouse workers. That would probably help. Look at all the level 3 houses we have. This is looking so cool. I love the colors of them. They got like the dark orange, the light yellow. So cool. I like they got a little spout there where all the water comes out. That's kind of cool. I don't think you really need that, but I guess, no, that does make sense. That makes sense because it would all pool in front of your front door and then you got muddy boots coming in the house. Mom wouldn't like that. Mom would not like that. So that makes sense. That's actually so cool. We don't have anybody getting fish right now. We just need something. I guess we could just let hides pool up a little bit more. Let's get somebody fishing. Weaver's workshop. I guess we need somebody on there as well. We got some linen. Oh man. We have tons of clothes, so that's kind of nice. Making lots of money. I don't know where else to free up some people. They're selling lots of sheep for us. We're at 4 to 8 sheep. I guess I could sell some lambs, but yeah, let's just kind of leave it, I guess. They grow up and whatever. Let's just get 2 on here. We don't need that much timber, I suppose. So that frees up some more people. Let's get them on our granary. Maybe kind of 1 each. Then we can get that upgraded. That will boost our approval rating quite a bit. Okay, they're almost done our fields. And then I can get them working on something else. So that's amazing. Honestly, I think it is faster. Let's just take our oxen off of there so they're not in the way. They are just seeding right now, so that's perfect. They're almost done. Look at that. They're just spreading the love. 1 little seed at a time. That's perfect. And then I can free all of them up. We're at 100% now. Are they done? Well, they're just having a conversation. Yeah, it's kind of cool. They're just hanging out. Let's free them up. And that will help us a lot. So let's go. Let's get this thing done. And the extra people will honestly just keep around just to build some stuff faster. Like your church, we got to transport a lot of stuff over there. So let's just keep them available for that. Maybe 1 more worker on there. But in the meantime, where else could we get some people? I can upgrade these to level 3. Can't quite get level 4 yet. I'm excited for that though. Actually, we need roof tiles, so that's not going to happen either way. We're just about done this. So things are happening. Let's maybe check our other town here. How are they coming along? Had a couple more people move in. We got 8. Let's get another one on here. They're actually doing quite well. All these people are plugging along. Oh, they're seeding that. This is going to be amazing. 304 barley with 1 field. That's amazing. That is a really good field. That makes me happy. 69 rye. That will obviously boost up as time goes on. And those dang guys are taking our money. I guess maybe I shouldn't have attacked them. Can I like make peace offering with them or something? We got the outlaws. Can I like negotiate with them? It's a pleasure to meet you. We'll see if we can be a little bit nice with them. Let's just see. And in the meantime, that's going to take a long time to grow, so let's go get some fish as well. Just so we can make sure we make it through the winter. Yeah, that's beautiful. Got all that done. And then we're also going to need a malt house once this is all done. Let's put that there. Maybe even a couple of them. And then a brewery. I guess I could upgrade a house. I'm going to need some money, aren't I? Church axe. Oh, we need a church. I need a little bit more stone. Let's get some more stone really quick. Read that family up. Let's get some more stone and then I can build my church and that'll make people a lot happier here. Yeah, we have a lot of room where we can plant some trees, so that's kind of nice. I just don't know what to do with everybody. Are we done this thing yet? Looks like we are. Let's get a few families on there. Fill up some of those stalls. We got 9 each. That should make us nice and happy. And our church is coming up next. This is our level 2 church. So yeah, we have an expanded space for a level 3 church eventually. Oh, look at this. What? I wondered what this was about. If you go to here, settings, you can kind of see this. They got like scaffoldings on this. I noticed this. I'm like, I wonder if they've done something with the game. They got scaffoldings on this now. That's so cool. That's legit. I don't know how they're getting up there. But like again, just like scaffolds with little ladders. Oh, that's so cool. That's so much more legit. It'd be kind of cool to see them actually like work on it. Like, but that is now done. We got our level 2 church and we got our stone fence around there. So yeah, another level 3 church is probably coming. So that is now done. That's so cool. Now we can just finish everything else. I don't really know where else to put everybody else. Let's get a couple more workers on there. Get fishing. That's growing. We are absolutely peaking here, ladies and gentlemen. This town is flourishing. We're going to have a lot. Like, I kind of wanted to just see. We got, I guess, only 58. That should climb, though. And then this will give us 172. That's absolutely nuts. So we are flourishing over here, ladies and gentlemen. We have done an amazing job. I will say so myself. If you guys are enjoying these peaceful builds, I had a blast, honestly. It's kind of nice to just not fight. 500 likes to keep this going. I'd love to do another one and maybe even another game. That might be kind of cool. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. And we will see you all in the next one. Have a great sleep. Or waking up or whatever you feel like. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.